I mean, I
So,
still got a
I
lot
still
of
got to
fucking
pick a
spells.
I've still got to pick a couple spells, and
You guys procrastinate a lot more than I do. I did this immediately after we got the level up.
I know because the
You
difference
had
for me,
3
Cyber, was that
weeks.
we got the level up. Yeah, those 3 weeks also included Christmas and New Year.
I
So
know.
I've been drunk an awful lot of this,
Yeah, that's
more
fair.
than usual. Equally, when we got the level up, I think it was about 1 in the morning my time, and I went, you know what, I'm going to go to bed.
That's fair.
I just have a huge ass fucking list. All right. Have you seen the amount of cleric
I was going to
spells?
say, admittedly, I was going to wait until Red pinged us for a game and then go and do it. But since it happened before, I was like, fuck it, I'll just hit the start.
Yeah, I forgot to ping you.
No, it's alright. I was like, oh, if we do it tonight, that's cool. I think I'm free. Yeah, it should be okay. And I was like, but I got a level up to do. Fuck it, I'll just, I'll wing it.
All right. Well, you can do it right now.
Oh, I am. Oh, I am.
Exactly.
Group of adventurers are just frantically running away, writing into their own in-game character sheets.
Running away,
Wow.
you guys made camp.
Yeah, we made camp. No, we made camp. We sat
Well,
down.
we hunkered down. We did start a campfire.
There's no campfire or anything, but you basically
campfire.
did camp.
Yeah, we stopped and we organised watch, didn't we?
Yeah.
We did.
Because Erland's wandered off on first.
Yep.
We're hidden in a copse, so we're.
He's hidden in the grapes.
Well,
Rude.
well, thank you.
There's so many
Well,
fucking
what direction
spells.
do you want to take your character?
Wait, who gets feats?
Everyone gets a feat at 3rd level.
Yep.
Oh fuck! I haven't chosen that either. Send me a list of feats.
Yeah, Bella, you could find in the PFSRD or in the rule books.
Okay, I'll look that up for sure. I have an idea. I might try to go all con and try to get my health back up.
It depends on what the feat was. I'm going to assume they were roleplay feats, weren't they? Well, yeah, you're the bard. You're supposed to be the most active role player by definition. I mean,
I have two.
it's not all going around screwing everything in sight. That's only half of it. You also have to roleplay. Yes, you do. What is it? Paladins and clerics can channel energy?
I think so. Did you accidentally Google good feats for clerics?
Clerics?
Well, no, he's saying like a lot of the feats that he's looking at right now requires channel energy.
Why would Asdor get a feat for a cleric?
Well, base classes. I know the Holy Vindicator. The Holy Vindicator can as well. I think the Battle Heralds can also channel energy? Also, I swear to God, everyone who does these Electro Swing compilations use the same exact fucking music.
That's decent music, at least.
It's decent music, but I know I've heard this before.
Oh, yeah.
I just got done with bees. Yay!
Of course you are.
I'm just gonna say a useful one. Iron Will, you get a +2 bonus on all will saves.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not even saying that because I'm required to have that feat, but
Yep.
I mean they have weapons called like
Goblins.
they literally have a weapon called a dog slicer.
They're goblins.
Yeah. It's just a tiny blade with holes cut in it to make it even lighter.
Oh well, that's a spell I don't have yet. You know, I'm getting to the parts where I'm like, yeah, I was doing have better cure wounds stuff. This one cures 2d8 damage. E. But it's a second level spell, so look how you. Yeah, probably. Points nevertheless.
To the two viewers who are patiently watching this, thank you for showing up. We apparently have a lot of procrastinators in this game.
I'm not in it. I think TK might be though. I was talking to him before this.
Oh yeah, that used to be a thing where you could see who's in.
No, you can. You still can.
Oh,
Why, that's
well, it says I'm the only one in, but well, yeah, we just lost the second person. Okay.
Yeah, see, Simon, if you'd shut your face, they would have stuck around.
Oh yeah, you're
It's you dunking on what we're doing. There you go. They're like, wow, I don't like this guy. He's just shitting on the. I'm gonna get. Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, there is the Kineticus class.
I can delay pain, I can delay disease, I can delay poison.
Actually, that's a point. Yoke just gets a feat as well.
Well, my most recent character was a ratfolk alchemist whose goal in life is to build a philosopher's stone. That once if he can build a philosopher's stone, he once a month he has free access to essentially 25,000 gold. But he has to be level 20 to get to that point.
Then after I get every spell I can into this list, I'm gonna have to go into the list of spells that I wasn't able to immediately drag and drop into my character list.
Oh no! College Humor closed. Yeah. College Humor just laid off 100 people.
Oh
Huh.
fuck.
I mean, they
Oh
used to,
yeah.
back when they were good, probably.
You could.
Which one? Let me look at it.
No, it makes you no one.
You
Oh
completely
my
eschew
god,
your former
what
identity,
is the
making you
spell? I
impossible to
need it.
locate or even name.
Armor wear no longer reduces your speed, you also reduce armor shifts, but
The thing is, though, Belhin, your speed isn't reduced by your armor right now. It's just because you're a dwarf.
That's
Oh,
just dwarves. Dwarves never have their movement impaired by armor because they're just dwarves.
this is essentially what the vigilante does whenever they swap between their alter ego and their regular identity. Yeah.
Yeah.
The vigilante is a very weird class. It, unironically, you do become Batman, and nobody can tell you're Batman through magic means.
Yep. It's great.
Effectively, you have two character sheets by necessitance. It's not that you're just taking on the identity of someone else. You are more or less becoming that person. The master chemist also has the same thing with their Heckle and Clyde situation.
Oh yeah, the mutagens.
Well, not the mutagens themselves. It'd be the
Also Heckle Jide,
Heckle and Clyde. Is that what they were called?
Dr.
Jekyll and
Jekyll, and
Hyde.
Mr. Hyde.
Okay, Mr. Hyde. Okay, yeah.
Which, fun fact, one of them was not a slavering monster. They were just the same person. Well, not quite, because like the common story now of Jekyll and Hyde is one of them was like a monster, whereas the other one was a respectable man. No, it was the same person. It was just Jekyll was his responsible face, and Hyde was his irresponsible face, where he indulged in his desires.
I think then maybe the next thing I'll look at are the Unchained classes.
Right.
For
Now,
some things, you
I
do.
have a slight question here for you, Red.
Yes.
The augment summoning feat is any creature summoned with any summon spell gains a +4 enhancement bonus to strength and constitution for the duration of that spell. If I use my no, it's a spell like ability. No, mine.
Here's the thing. Well, here's the thing. For your like summoning spells that you get, those you can do, or those get affected by it. Your
Yeah, no, I know.
Eidolon
It's
would
just
not.
no, because well, it's a spell like ability anyway, so it wouldn't.
Well,
No,
and the Eidolon is it's more
yeah,
of a ritual than a spell.
no, I know. It was more. It was more the stuff that I could bamf in
Yeah.
using the ability, and I was like, oh no, it's a spell like. Never mind.
No, actually, that counts.
Ah.
Because Summon Monster is an actual spell. It's
But
just you get it as an
I was gonna say,
ability
yeah,
in
but
addition.
anything but you cast it as a spell like, and the spell likes don't get the same benefits from spells, but we'll see.
I'm gonna rule it as you would get the benefits because
Okay.
it honestly makes more sense than you don't because it's not the exact type of thing, you know?
Yeah, I got you.
I think the only thing that constrains spell likes is that you can only perform them certain amount of times a day in comparison to other spells.
Well,
Yeah.
spell likes are also used as this is something you're getting extra. This isn't something that you've like got a point of or got like as a spell, so it takes spell slots.
Spell like abilities also don't trigger attacks of opportunity if you use them.
Yep.
Because it's something inherent you have as a person rather than casting something, it's something you can just do.
Yeah.
Which is why stuff like succubi that have vampiric touch as a spell like ability don't grant attacks of opportunity whenever they suck life from people in melee.
Literally, well, they're usually
So
just they're sucking life from preoccupied from something else.
well, that's how they get their better followers.
I'm in the ages. Ooh, I get a whole
Oh,
person.
As far as you can tell, the feats by themselves, an individual feat by themselves, and all that. Oh well, judging from Red's laughter, this one's a very unique feat. Then
no, I didn't. I just looked at what he got.
it's not like feats in say Kotor.
Mhm. Sorry, what were you saying, Simon?
Well, it's not like how feats are in KOTOR, where they're actually really big things that can fundamentally change how you play a character. They're more just additions. Well, yeah, weapon.
I was gonna
They're
say,
more
weapon
Path-
finesse.
bonuses. They're more
Pathfinder and
bonuses.
Yeah.
Pathfinder and 3.5 are very much on the. These are small bonuses for you. 5e is when it starts becoming a bit more of a. This is something that
Well,
does change how stuff works.
I think it was TK who showed it to me, but apparently Pathfinder 2 is like you get feats for everything.
Yeah, Pathfinder. Somebody described Pathfinder second to me as Oprah, where it's you get a thing, you get a thing, you get a thing, you get a thing, you get a thing constantly.
Uh, might be trying to entice new players with getting rewards more often, or fancy new shinies.
I mean, to be fair, people playing Pathfinder 2 are going to play Pathfinder 2 anyway. I
Oh,
think
yeah.
it's also them trying to distance themselves a bit from the D&D side of stuff. I know regular Pathfinder gets called 3.75 and awful
I mean, yeah, when I was looking
Yeah.
at
because it basically is. But
I've talked to the RPG Tales guy once, and I was trying to describe Pathfinder to him for a little bit, and he's like, "That sounds a lot like D&D." It's like, yeah, they're like extremely similar. It's really weird. I think the only real big difference between D&D and Pathfinder are what skills are rolled.
Which version of D&D are you comparing it to?
3.5.
yeah,
Okay, yeah.
because I think I can't remember timeline wise. I think Pathfinder came out around at the same time that fourth edition came out, and people were like, "Oh god, this is awful." So people went to Pathfinder instead because it was basically just 3.5 with more tech. And that was exactly what people wanted for the next edition of D&D. And then 5e came out, and it was such a flip from that sort of stuff, and
I heard a
people
lot of
really
people,
enjoy that now.
I heard that there are a lot of people who are enjoying the new world that was recently released.
Was
I
that
don't
the
remember what it's called, but it also
Ravnica?
released the Artificer and there was another class. I think. Oh, it made the Artificer and the Warforged actual classes rather than just homebrews.
Just say when you're ready to start.
I mean, I'll just be doing this during the game. If we
Bella's just
want to
rummaging
start.
for like, he's like, what is it? Ooh,
Big book of the. I actually cannot find the gods in the rulebook. I've looked everywhere.
They're not in the
not
the
in the
rule
rule.
book. They're in the Inner Sea World Guide because they're part of the world, not part of the core rules.
Also notice that the PFSRD does not have the same gods as the Pathfinder wiki does. And I realized that a bit late after creating one of the characters. I'm like, fuck it, we'll just go. That god's dead anyways.
Not faffing around.
All right, we can. So, when we last left off, you had just you'd burned down a manor, the entirety of the manor. Yeah, the entirety of the manor. So not just the manor house, but the fields and the other building in the area, the barracks, as well as murdered, a fairly important noble, stole a bunch of stuff, and then ran off into the woods.
you can't
Guys,
prove
I
a thing.
swear.
Yeah, make it quick. Oh god.
I am traumatized. I am literally shaking right now.
Bellen's just like staring into just on the ground, just like fuck.
Oh yeah, Bellin was being possessed by an evil amulet.
What? Oh, wait, we had an amulet. Oh, fuck, what was going on with that?
You can scroll up and see chat stuff. Yeah.
Okay, I'll have to look at that. You can.
Yeah, I mean,
Uh,
like we
you
just
did
burned
find,
down
like,
someone's
what?
house and spent ages running from it. Give me a chance.
It
Like,
was amulet of minor necromancy. Or
I
I think
was
that's what it was,
okay.
right?
They were taken. You hear that a man locked them up and didn't let him help anyone. I will honor your request, servant of the sleep well.
I was just muttering in his sleep.
I can help you. No. This is what I'm looking at the like. I'm re-saying what I probably would have been. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you're repeating what the amulet said to you.
So
That's why I'm saying you're whispering in your sleep. We don't know
we
what it
got a
said to
general
you.
we got the general idea that the amulet doesn't seem actually bad, but we're
we
not
al-
100% sure
we
yet.
also apparently stole a shitload of crap. According to my note, I don't know who stole what. I know there was wine thrown around as we were trying to leave because we set fire to the house as well.
The bag was made of silver, or the shit inside was silver? Okay, I was gonna say a bag made of silver would be very useful.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, that's yep, okay, I can go with that being something that I'd. Oh no, wait.
By the way, were you guys sleeping till like morning, noon, the next night? What?
Until we get 8 hours of sleep, I guess, and we're hidden enough.
It'd probably be midday because we went in about middle of the night, didn't we? So
If you're sleeping for about 8 hours, so a long rest, then that'd be about noonish when you wake up, somewhere between 10 and noon.
As long as like things are looking okay when we wake up, I think we'd stay there.
Guess I'll have last watch.
And I'll just sleep. Or 4.
Well, there's 4 of us, so
or 17.
I mean, Viking, if you want to. Wait, did you use any spells?
he used
Then you're going to have to sleep through the whole night to get the long rest to get him back. So that
So
would
if I
leave
yeah,
just
so
Cybern and Ernick. Or
well,
Serena and Ezra. Or
Get into sleep.
unless we do, Erland does 4 hours, and then
yeah, because I don't think you used any spells, did you?
well, yeah, but I mean,
Because then you'd
doesn't
have
even
to sleep as well.
yeah, I know, but it doesn't even matter if we're for the sake of a long rest. If we have a shift of 12 hours that we're staying there, then we have if Erland sleeps for 4 hours at the start, then then he can go to bed for the last 8 of the
Oh,
watch, so
yeah,
he
yeah,
gets a
yeah.
full night's sleep. And then you have second watch could be Cybran, because then you have 4 hours to start, 4 hours afterwards. It still counts as a decent night's sleep, decent amount of stuff. And then Viking goes last, so he has 8 hours sleep and then does his watch.
no. When I was
Yeah,
in the
that's
Navy,
fair.
I wish my night watches were only 4 hours long.
Well,
I just slept.
yeah, your 4 hour long night watch where you were camped in a small copse in the middle of nowhere with 3 other people, a blanket, and one fire, trying to fend off wolves,
seeing the glimmer of torches in the distance and hearing a couple of
angry
snapping
mobs
twigs and
nearby.
yelling. Oh yeah, no. You can see you can see the glow from the fire even through the trees. It's faint, but it's there. But you do also like hear and see the occasional group of people tromping through the woods trying to, well, find you guys. They don't get close, however.
It's a good thing they don't have dogs.
Woof 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 woof. Shut
No,
up.
they don't have dogs, but they don't have dogs, but they do have lizards. No,
Lizards. Battle
attack lizards.
Wait,
I was
wait,
going to say
are they
there's just
lizards?
shitloads of newts are amphibious, aren't they?
Newts.
I was trying to think of something sufficiently small and pointless. There's just 15 million
Frogs.
of them where you're like, oh my
Tracking
god.
frogs.
Okay, well,
Oh
actually,
my.
hang on. A frog
They've
could be
got
a very
Vietnamese
useful
tracking
companion if it's
frogs.
a poisonous frog.
No. After a couple hours of the first watch, so Erlen seeing like a couple groups and getting tense, they just sort of either they've passed you or they've turned back. You don't see any more patrols after that. And the night does pass somewhat uneventfully. And then when you all wake up, it's about noonish. The sun's high in the sky. The forest it's got a decent amount of shadows in it. There's some sun, some streams of it reaching through. One of which just so happens to be in Belhen's eye right now because of how the sun's moved.
Wait, what?
There's a
Sun's in
beam
my
of
eye?
sunlight pretty much on your face.
I turn over, face from my head, face towards the floor,
It's
All
times
right.
like this I wish I had a coffee pot.
and
Okay,
then I eventually.
I'm gonna break out one of
I'm,
my rations and eat it.
All right.
yeah, and I eventually just start getting up and my shit together.
Now then, what do you all want to do?
Well, this is the last day we're here, right?
That's
Did
assuming the
was
caravan hasn't been detained or some shit for
Why would
newcomers.
we care?
Right. Oh, I don't know. You know what angry people are like. They can point the finger at anything nearby.
I mean, who saw our faces directly?
I mean, Mr. Lamar. I mean, sorry, Headley did. Exactly. So with that's fine, unless
Yeah,
someone's in the whole reanimation thing. And
that would not.
Hope there's
No,
not
there
enough for them to
is.
do that.
You bashed his head in and then burned the entire manor down.
We should probably go talk to the mayor at the very least.
No, why not? Why not? I mean, none of his stuff got burnt. Two.
Do we still have those goblin ears?
You gave the goblin ears away.
I've got the goblin dog ears.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
the
have the
goblin
dog
dog
ears.
ears. We could say we were out on a bounty hunting mission for the mayor. We have proof.
We're getting dogs specifically. Yeah, they're looking a bit manky, but yeah, they're
More
fine.
than that, at least a full week.
Just please don't open that bag. Well, otherwise we could just try and find our caravan and leave.
I mean, we did this so we can get paid. I'd kind of like to talk to the guy. Maybe we can get paid.
That's true. No, the mayor of Sandpoint sent us this way to see if we could help. I think, didn't she?
Wait, did we?
Yes.
Were we even gonna get paid from this?
I know. Well, the mayor of
The
Sandpoint said
mayor
you.
did say he'd pay you.
Okay, cool. Let me see if I have a.
Well,
The-
I. Mm,
not disfiguring touch.
that's not going to be necessary.
I have the diagnosed disease. No, no, no.
I don't think any of us are sick right now.
um. Yeah, I thought I would have had this guy's self. Guess it's the 5e thing.
Up to the trees.
I
They can help
mean,
us.
what if we just one of us hit ourselves? Who's the sneak? Oh no, no, not that.
That's very. That's
Yeah, no.
very profiling of you.
Angsty day.
True. I got brown on me. She's gonna point to a small brown spot on her leather. No, the other brown spot here. Good God, none of us have. Good God, none of us have bathed in days. How am I supposed to?
Wait, you guys didn't bathe? They had bathing places back at the tavern. Like you could have just gone and. Wait, there's also a pond. Oh my god.
You're
It
just carrying
is.
around. You have a little can that says Axe body spray, and you're just
Oh God,
prestidigitating
Axe is
yourself with it.
dreadful.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I was trying to think of something like over here. You'd be like the equivalent of Lynx Africa, like the sort of like the 14-year-old lads inside the loos at school. Like I'm just gonna freshen up,
Oh
kind of.
yeah, that would be Axe. Ugh. Oh God, that brings back a lot of memories. Not all of them very.
None of I was gonna say none of them good.
I'm not even kidding. There was this one kid who would spray Axe in the boys' bath to cover up the smell of weed that was being hidden in the ceiling. Oh no, we display gunpowder openly. That's a social drug.
That's also Texas.
Do you? What if one of us goes in and tells them, "Hey, we'll be here, outside of town"? No. Well, why don't we just wait until night and go in?
You'll probably be asleep, and that too.
Right. Okay. Well then. Well, are they heading back? Well, we know the path that they're going to take, so we can just stop them on their way out of town and join them.
Yeah, and look like a bunch of bandits doing it. They're probably going to hire more muscle on the way back if we don't show up.
No, you're very true.
I'm sure there's some farmer somewhere looking to make some coin.
And they're out of a job, not getting paid anymore.
Hey guys, we could hire some mercenaries.
We're going to hire mercenaries to protect us from other mercenaries? Yeah,
Yeah, probably not.
I don't know the going rate for protection, but it's definitely not in my budget. Ah,
Why do I
yeah,
feel like this is something you've done before?
I would just like to say I'd like to
What if
avoid.
we just walk in and see what happens? Yeah, no,
Okay.
I'd blame me too.
Let's let let's make a
Yes, we know
compromise
the
of that
path.
plan. Let's
Can I
make our
can I
way.
also point out, in the time that we've like made camp and things, Jonas is no longer like an ice crystally kind of shape. He's now sort of like a dull, muddy, browny green shade. No, but I can change his color every time he levels up, and shape and form. Be thankful I didn't turn him into a bird.
I
A
will love
bird.
that.
No, he's still the same shape. He's still the same shape, same size, and stuff like that. He's just like sort of a dirty, grubby, greeny brown now. Yeah, kind of.
Oh,
Just sort of walk it, start just drape the bag with the goblin ears over his neck. Yeah, see. Now he smells like one as well.
uh. Okay, well, how about a compromise to the plan of just walking into town? Let's walk towards town, scout it out for a little bit if we have time. Talk to.
Well, they're gonna be leaving soon, so we have to make a decision here. Just have to walk into town. Now, what we also have to do is we have to walk into town being very casual.
We we don't. You can't fly.
Yeah, I thought it was an issue.
What is casual?
Oh, well, I didn't want to keep any of this. I was just taking it to make it look like a robbery. All right, fine. Jonas, do
I
me a
mean,
favor. Do you want to dig a hole here, just so I can put this stuff in it, and then you bury it? Yeah, I don't want it.
okay.
I mean, if you want to take it, go for it.
The only.
Well, I guess spiritual weapon. Um,
Well, knowing a dwarf, it's gonna be a giant hammer in the shape of an alcohol bottle.
knowing a dwarf. That's such a dwarfish saying. Ah, that's so dwarfish of you.
Right, so we've got an edgy dwarfist rogue. Yeah.
I mean, we keep a little bit of the alcohol.
I'd suggest scouting it out.
Or transfer
Yeah,
it
let's.
without.
I mean, yeah, let's just start going into town a little bit. Seeing what we can see from a little bit further. Nothing seems extremely off except for the burned buildings. You know, we'll just walk in. What if we get caught then? Then
We
we
get
look like
caught walking in. What if we get caught on the road? Where did we come from? Why are we moving away from the burning buildings at this time of day?
Why
Where
don't
did you
we
go from
go
Cotton Eye Joe?
the long way around? Why don't we go the long way around and come in from a completely different direction from the burned buildings? What we should have done is we should have just, when we got here, gone around and got into town and got back into our rooms without being seen.
Yes. Actually, no. You came in from the west road, anyways. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah,
What's done? I want to get paid. The fact, like, yeah. I mean, to be honest, you know, I don't know how I feel about this. I think yeah, let's just get.
sitting around like a bunch of idiots trying to decide what to do.
Again.
Okay, so we're just gonna walk into town then, but we're gonna go the long way around then. We're gonna go the long way, go in a way that we couldn't, you know, in rightful mind, couldn't be perceived as coming from the fucking burned area, right? There yet, yeah, that. Uh, uh not enough. All right.
All right, let's go. I'd
Let's.
still like to scout the town out first, but fair. Do you have a
Well, did you
bugle?
steal a bugle from his house?
No, you did not.
God for that. Speaking of loots, I heard this really catchy song recently, so we'll play it on a loop. Better bloke than you, but it sounds anyway. But if I remember it, I'll like. Oh, it started. It was toss a coin to your witch. I think it was. He was quite good. They're flowers. So looping back round, coming into the town from a different direction and scouting it before we actually enter. Yes. Okay. Who wants to do the scouting of the town?
Guess I'll do
Uh,
it.
Angsty Rogue. No, Angsty Rogue.
I mean, he's not wrong. Wandering around with
I'll
so much
have you
edge,
know,
you go and cut herself.
I have a very deep and complex reason why my character is so edgy and better at everything than everyone else. Look, everyone, look, look, Viking. Everyone has a character. My character flaw is that I like flowers. Then so be it.
Call that a flaw? I would say that. No. Wow. Um.
As a gardener,
Did I say floor or flower?
no, it
Yeah,
said
see,
flora.
see,
It's
yes,
the posh
yes, the
word for
floor is
flowers.
made
See?
out of floor. What
What, have
about
you
that
dug
amulet?
yourself a burrow for your sleep? Have you or something?
That-
Well, if you want him to dig a small hole that we can bury this shit in, then we can do that.
What about the
Oh, I
amulet?
can know the truth.
He's got the disease.
Yeah, I'm in the scenes. I finished. Eek. And I
Uh,
closed my book. Okay.
it's a big ass list.
I have.
Um. Uh.
Oh God,
Okay.
yeah. Don't, well,
Who's? Are
actually, I'm
you?
not done. I have to now manually add a few other spells. And when I mean a few, I mean a fuck ton.
Right, Serena. Do you want to scout the town as we skirt around it?
Sure, I can do that.
Okay. Before you head out, I'm gonna reach my hand out, put it on your shoulder, and I'm gonna cast guidance. You get a
The fuck?
+1 on a single. Where are we? It's only a cantrip, so it's not exactly phenomenal. It lasts for 1 minute. So if you're heading out now, I can give you a bonus on your stealth check to sneak off if you're going to do that.
Yeah, let's go and do that.
Okay. Yeah. So you get a +1 on a single attack roll, saving throw, or skill check.
So that'd be a 27. And
It's like
with
reach out,
that,
put a hand on Serena's shoulder, and go, "You got this," and then let go. And she just sort of melts into the floor. You're like, "See,
oh
look at
my
that."
god, killed her! With that, I'm off towards the town, sneaking my way merrily.
Hang on.
Need,
No, continue.
And you now see him opening his book up, and it's like, fuck, I forgot something.
Pan comes out.
I'm being called away by mother. 1 second.
No problem. So you're sneaking back over to. Yeah.
So no, we're walking around. We've been walking around the town, and then Serena's sneaking into it to go and scout ahead of us. I think. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. So. Yeah. Heading back into town or around town. There seems to be a good amount of people up and about, like walking around between buildings, a couple of groups where you can see they're conversing about something. But there's no one's really alarmed or anything so much. Like they're not running around in like a panic sort of. It's more like they're all running around just trying to talk to each other.
okay, well, I guess I'll just make my way over. I'll continue looking around town, look for the convoy, and look. If I find them, I'll head over to the mayor's house.
All right. So yeah, outside of the stables, you do see, at the very least, the wagons filled with stuff, and the horses are already hooked up to them. But there's only a couple people watching them. The actual caravan master and some of the other merchants don't seem to be there.
I'll make note of this.
All right.
Yeah,
And then you're heading
that's
on
how
to the mayor's
Cybern's headed off to
house,
scout the
or...
town.
Yeah, I'm gonna make my way to the mayor's office.
All right. Yeah, no, you make it over to the mayor's office. No one really stops you or anything. And you do hear, yes, you do hear a couple people, like, bits of their conversation, and they're talking about some sort of fire, some sort of tragedy, a whole bunch of people dead.
A bunch of people. That's interesting.
I'm gonna listen in a little bit more on that conversation. Try
Now
and
then,
get
do
some
I
more.
actually have a conversation between two people, or do I just tell you? I'm just gonna tell you the details because it's always weird trying to converse with myself.
So I think, yeah, conversations with yourself.
Yeah. So a conversation's going on. It seems like it's mainly just gossip at the moment, but they are talking about how there was a huge fire from the direction of Headley's Manor, and how apparently a couple of people had ridden into town for aid, medical as well as people's help putting out the fire. And those same people, when they had gotten back later, had said that there wasn't really much left of the land, and there were a whole bunch of people either missing or dead.
Do I hear anything that sound like that might be our descriptions of potential perpetrators?
No, no one really seems to know how the fire started, or that there was anything really going on. There were, yeah, no.
All right.
Like, they all just think that somehow a fire started, wildfire or something, candle got dropped. Those
What?
happen.
See, this is what happens when you don't do preventative fires.
Wait, who you guys saw? What are we doing?
They don't do. Yeah, there's a reason why California's on fire.
That's the Australians' fault as well.
Yeah.
So, hey guys, you want some trees? Cool, here's some eucalyptus. Oh, okay, thanks for that. Did you tell them about the fact they combust every so often? No. Oh, okay.
Why are there
Nah.
so many dead saplings everywhere?
Well, we have that here in Array as well. I found out.
Okay. Well, if that's all I gather from that conversation, I'm just gonna go see if I can go talk to them.
I honestly thought you were going to start off with the "Remember who you are" from the Lion King. I was like, it's like a James Earl Jones in this. Remember.
So, alright. You get up to the mayor's house, and there's a couple other people in the office talking to one of the secretaries. Looks like actually one of the mercenary captains and two of his companions.
Okay. What do they say? I'm gonna get in line behind them.
Oh,
Try to
You
listen
catch,
in.
no, we're just taking one of the little like the little peel off paper numbers you take sometimes, and they have a little screen that says now. Yeah, it's like "Chink, thank you," and just sit down waiting for them to buzz you and your number. There still are a certain small town butchers.
you do hear, because they stop talking very shortly after you enter the room, but you do hear, "I'm telling you, we saw someone running away. I'm not going to stop until I get to the bottom." And then that's when he turns and notices that you're there, and he just sort of turns back to the secretary. Tell the mayor and no one else, keeping this quiet. And then he and his companions walk off past you.
All right. This is getting a bit more interesting. I'm gonna walk up to the secretary and ask her if the mayor's in.
Yes, he's in his office right now. Do you have an appointment?
No, but he sent me to do an assignment for him. I'm coming to tell him and let him know the assignment's been complete.
All right. And he just sort of gets up and leads you over to the mayor's office. And actually, hold on a second. I need to know the answer to that.
Yeah, I am, but it'd be a bitch to type it out, so just say
Yeah,
it.
yeah. All right. So yeah, basically she knocks on the door, opens it. Miss Mary, you have a visitor. See you. Let her in. And she just sort of opens the door, lets you pass, or and she lets you pass, and then closes the door behind you. And so, and oh, sorry, I'm having to find things. So the mayor stands up from behind his desk, comes around, and offers his hand to you.
Very politely.
I'm Mayor Cadrian. What can I do for you?
Uh, yeah. Uh, as soon as my hand is in his, I'm gonna change back into my elf form. Our job's been completed.
He just sort of like he doesn't really jump or anything. His eyes just sort of widen a bit, and then you see understanding in them. Yes, I had noticed. Although I'm also being hounded by one of the mercenary groups because they want to figure out who exactly was running away from the manor and lands that you all burned down. They don't really have a description, and they don't have numbers, but they saw
You can't
someone
prove
run
a
away.
thing.
Hmm. I see. Well, as much as I'd like to say that the fire wasn't our fault, I don't think lying to you would be a good idea right now. However,
I hope.
we weren't intending for it to get as out of control as it did.
Say
I
again.
probably stopped it.
However, we weren't intending it to get as out of control as it was.
Yes, a
Unfortunately,
lot of his employees died in that fire, as well as some other decent people.
Son of a bitch.
But Headley is among the list of missing or dead, so
I see. Well, at the very least, he won't be a thorn in your side any longer. Hopefully, you can recover from this.
oh yes, and he was a major linchpin for the nobles, so they'll probably go back to bickering amongst themselves after this. Well, at least once the whole investigation passes. In light of that, you might want to take your party and head back over to Sandpoint or somewhere.
That was our intention. The only thing we really came to discuss is the matter of payment.
Ah, yes, because I did promise you that. Then he pops back behind his desk for a bit, and he comes back up with a bag and a potion. And he goes, "This is 100 gold payment, and as another form of payment, because we didn't really have that much gold, we have this potion. It's an old one, a fairly potent and expensive one, so you can sell it if you wish.
I'm gonna go ahead and take both. I attempt to appraise the potion.
All right. It is worth um about 150 gold, you'd think. And it also seems like it would be a well, let's just say it doesn't seem like a normal potion. You might want to have it looked at by some of the more magically inclined members of the party. Also, well, I'll tell you that later.
I'll go ahead and put both of those in my bag very carefully, and I suppose that's the best I can ask for. Thank you for your time, and I hope you better luck in the better future. And just before I leave, I'm going to change back into a human.
Okay.
And if that's everything you need from us, we will be on our way.
Fair travels.
Give him a little faux curtsy and then just head out.
Yeah. You guys are near the town. Do the rest of you want to enter it, or?
Why not?
Yeah, I'm gonna head in.
All right. Are you going to meet back up with them, Serena?
Well, I'm gonna have to find a quiet place to change back.
We
Okay.
need to buy you a sack, don't we? Just something that you could just just some. But yeah, basically just like a sleeping bag that you could just drop. You could just drop over yourself and then sort of rustle, and then pull off of yourself in your chair.
Oh my god.
Are they entering from here as soon as I'm leaving the mayor's place?
Huh?
Where are they entering from?
They're coming in from here ish.
Oh, okay. So
Oh yeah, you guys went down to there, so you'd actually be passing the mayor's office. It's getting ready near the stables over here, which is also near the tavern.
yeah, I'm just gonna find a quiet place to change back, and then do I see them pass by at all?
Yeah, you would see them pass by.
I'll follow them and try and catch up.
Do we notice a human following us?
You notice Serena coming behind you.
I thought she was disguised.
Changed.
What? Oh, okay, whatever. Oh, okay,
Yes.
gotcha. Yeah. Didn't know that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So
Really
basically,
confused.
she's rejoined the group, and you, after a couple more steps, you all just sort of notice and turn back and see her.
Right then, got 100 gold worth for our troubles. I'm gonna pull out that bag full of gold.
Don't bring out the gold now.
Not
Bad,
a whole
good, bad.
lot, yes. And then I'm gonna hand the old potion to Erlin for him to check it out. For
Thank you.
all our hard work. Yeah, I guess I'll just take 20 from my cut and give the remainder 5 for the party cut.
A lovely 75 at the minute. How much was it each, though? Sorry, cut wise.
It was 100 in the bag, so
Okay. He can want. Want doesn't get, bitch.
What does pay mean?
wow. Eh,
Alright then, well, I guess the best we can do now is wait for the merchants to come back. The town seems extremely quiet, but, and I'm gonna whisper this to the rest of them, The captains are out on the lookout for anyone suspicious.
Leaning over and whispering to us looks pretty suspicious.
I'm not leaning over.
We get it. You're nonchalant.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, of course I'm leaning over you. You're fucking short.
Oh yeah, Erlen.
Once again with that dwarfism, just all about the fucking shaming of dwarfs and fucking stereotyping them. God damn.
He's an angry stumpy bugger as well. God.
Oh yeah, Erland. Do you want to try to identify that
I'm actually
elixir?
quite nice.
The potion, yes, I will. Well, are we heading? Like, do people want to grab their stuff from the tavern first, or are we just heading straight for the caravan master?
All my stuff's on me.
No, I know, I am. Well, for me, I just wanted to know whether the people wanted to go back to the tavern because weren't the caravan master also staying at the same tavern?
It was.
Is it worthwhile, possibly? Well,
Yeah, I would
Serena
go.
didn't see him with the caravan, so I don't know whether he's sat around waiting inside the tavern for us to come downstairs or something. I don't know.
Well, we could go ask the people that are looking over the caravan.
Could do.
All right.
What?
So, and you are identifying that, or are you gonna hold off, or what?
Yes, I will.
Okay. So,
Just
yeah, you've got detect magic as well as some experience with magical items. So, I'm just gonna tell you what this is,
okay.
and by tell you, I mean post the link to you,
Oh God.
and let's just say this is the item I was laughing and crying about when I rolled it up.
Excellent.
Oh
Guess it's a good
God,
thing I didn't drink it.
what power have I given you guys?
Excellent.
Is it a polymorph?
What is it?
You don't know.
You don't know that.
Listen,
I
Serena,
have a.
it was wise you give this to me. This in the wrong hands could prove fate. I'm just gonna tuck it away.
Okay then. All I know is it's worth some coin.
So
It
what
is.
is it? What is it though?
What?
What is it?
It's a potion.
But what is it though? What does it do?
It's a how do I put this politely? It changes someone's opinion.
Oh, it's a love potion. Okay, it's a lust potion.
Someone.
It is not a shag anything potion. Just but however, it does require some keep safes. It needs to be kept away from certain.
Oh well.
Uh,
Any day, or we could sell it.
I don't think we could personally, but that's
I'm
just
sure
me.
some alchemist somewhere is willing to buy it off us.
We'll be able to sell it.
Or use it.
I mean, he's an alchemist. He's going to use anything he can get his hands on. They're crazy. Don't ever drink with an alchemist.
I mean, you've met one. You have potions from from that alchemist too. Healing potions. Yeah, the healing potions.
The quote unquote healing potions.
That's how you wrote them down too. I love it. Uh,
So can I just for the hell of it, insight to that? Do you
You
know
can
what's that?
with me,
Okay.
yeah.
Or sense motive?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not lying to you.
All right. All right.
Rolls not one, instantly believes it's a lie.
You're
No,
like, tell me the truth.
not lying.
Objection!
It's a potion. It's a potion that changes someone's opinion.
Okay, no. I just had to double check. The double check.
Right, I'm gonna walk up to the people watching over the caravan.
I feel like he's lying.
I'm not.
Oh God. You just ever have that feel in the back of your head, just like, do it, do it.
Do it.
No, 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 of course not.
Do the do.
Right, Ezra. Do you want to make sure the caravan's ready for us to go and everything's? No, I know, but just. Well, all right, whatever.
All right. Yeah, you see most of the people that basically just getting the wagons ready for moving. Some feeding the beasts, that sort of thing. Well, yeah. Well,
I
no,
mean,
horses.
beast of burden.
Horses are beasts. They are referred to as such occasionally.
That was me changing spells. Don't worry about
Uh,
Uh,
what?
So, what are you
Please
guys
don't
asking
look.
around for anything, or?
Don't
I'm gonna
worry
ask where the
about it.
caravan
It's
master
okay.
is.
You're look.
Oh, he's in the tavern having a last drink before we leave.
Should
Don't
have
worry about it.
fucking
We're
figured.
okay.
Okay, well, if we happen to somehow miss him on the way there, let him know we're ready to go when you are.
Will
Although
do.
we'll probably let him know first. And I'm just gonna walk towards the tavern.
All right,
We're all gonna walk towards the tavern. At least I am.
all right. Actually, I will be right back.
Got us to take a piss break.
God is getting called, and by called I mean Discord. So I need to talk to this person for a second.
I see how it is. We're not important.
God's talking to. Wait, God's not talking to Discord. He's talking to a My Little Pony character. Look, I may or may not have watched the first 4 seasons of My Little Pony when I was curious. My sister.
First 4?
Right, when you're curious is like maybe one.
No,
Yeah, it
no,
wasn't
no,
just.
no, 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 no.
No,
There's
like no, look, watching with like a younger relative is completely different.
I mean, it's gonna look a little bit suspicious, but yeah. I mean, yeah, it's easier to. So, you just make your way back to the town hall. They're a bit distracted by the caravan and, going into the tavern right now, so you could just sort of fall behind. Well, yeah, but they'll be fine. We're just gonna have to stagger our getting backs. What excuse do you use? I'm curious. Oh, okay. Yeah, so you'll go back first. Anyways, so you head back to the town hall. Don't tell them, please. Uh, darkness, don't tell them. All right. So you head back over to the town hall. You make it over there, no real troubles. Head in. There's two secretaries just sort of sitting there, and one of them looks up when you enter. She just sort of nods and goes over and knocks on the door, and like pops in, talks to the mayor for a second, then comes out and gestures for you to go on in. All right. Greetings. You wanted to talk to me? He jumps up out of his chair, like just shock on his face. I, 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 I was surprised by the other, but you, I, how would? Wait, Ezra, you were thought dead. The stories tell that Asmodeus killed you. What do you want? Yes. I know what you were capable of, but you just said yourself your power's been sapped for hundreds of years. I don't know what you're capable of right now. Then what do you want? I I and my compatriots here, long ago we were made. You may have heard of us even. Metzlan? Oh, we don't even remember who made us. We just know that some of us volunteered for the process. We were meant to be spies, elite troops, but that empire's long dead, and, well, we're not so easy to kill either. Yes. He's just sort of staring at you. As a place that we eventually that we don't have to hide ourselves in. This town's already close to halflings and strangers due to the forest nearby, but it still has a bit to go before they'll accept, well, what the people will see as monsters as equal to humans. You showed your true form, and the entire village would be up in arms in a heartbeat trying to kill you, or running. Because they'd fear what they don't know. They see us as monsters. But they're decent people. They'll come around eventually. No, never. I protect them as I would my own sons, if I could have any. Alright. Yep, that was expected. Alright. He just sort of slowly sits back down. He just sort like, as soon as the door closes behind you, you just hear a very long sigh. It sounds like, oh god. Yes. Yep, but I'm gonna take a bit longer to get back. Well, it already looks suspicious that we're both gone, but I don't want us both coming back at the same moment. I know, hence why I keep saying don't tell the others, Cybran. Just poke me if they do know. Yeah. Yeah. I tried to be sneaky, but oh well. Yeah.
Put every single spell into my fucking spell list because there's a lot of them. A lot of fucking spells. And so choosing from the ones that were easy to take, because it's actually really easy to drag and drop spells in Roll20, because all you have to do is type in the name of the spell in the compendium for in Roll20, find the spell, drag and drop into your character sheet, done, you have the spell in your character sheet now, next spell. That's what I've been doing for most of them. Right now, I'm manually adding the ones that weren't in the Roll20 compendium. The ones that aren't manually in Roll20's compendium are the ones that Red most likely doesn't own um, in his list. He doesn't have certain books probably, or at least owned on Roll20.
Well, from what I can gather, the particular module we're playing first edition straight, but Red's letting us play with, well, and
Wait,
also
what do you mean 5e?
yeah, that was due to misunderstanding what the race was in the book itself.
Right,
Because
gotcha. Okay, gotcha.
there is
Don't need to expand on that.
yeah,
I
we
understand
we
that.
homebrewed the change for this world. There is an actual race that does change shapeshifts,
I
and it's
also feel really.
the Kitsune.
Sorry about that. Had to clear things up in regards to another game.
Yeah, right.
Huh.
Yeah, everything's all good.
No, I'm still here. I didn't go anywhere. I wasn't the one that went off for a secret chit chat.
Yeah.
Cybran's sat here with just me and Balin talking to the stream audience, and I'm like, I've just popped over to Viking stream to see what's happening, and he's talking to Red, so they're just don't bother the whole interaction.
We were hoping that we noticed Cybran was in the chat, so we were hoping that he wasn't, wouldn't tell anyone or anything.
Oh
but
no, I
No.
have that. I have the stream muted and paused, so I actually can't watch it. I keep this open for the chat.
yeah, that's fair.
I was just like,
I
No.
knew when
Okay.
Kirby said.
you pointed it out, so I refreshed the stream page.
No, I only popped across because you dropped from here without any word, and I was like, oh, maybe something's happened to Viking's internet then, because Siren responded to Darkness in the chat saying your microphone wasn't transmitting. I was like,
Well, because Darkness said in the chat, it's like, "Hey, Viking, your mic isn't transmitting." It's like, "Oh, Viking, you might want to check it," because I didn't realize you even left. And then Runic points out, like,
I didn't
Viking
either.
left. It's like, oh.
I had no idea you left Viking.
You would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for that meddling moose.
it's not like I listened to what you were talking about.
No, I just refreshed it right when Runic pointed out that you were in a talk with Red. Because I noticed like 5 people joined the started watching. Well, to all the new people who joined, we're currently in the middle of a break. It's like, you also stream.
Well, the break's over.
Yeah, break's over.
Yeah, no, I know, but this was what Cybran was saying to me and Bellin, and I'm like, just so you know, he's not actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it wasn't a break. It was, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine. Like, no issues with that at all.
So, You all head into the tavern. Well, you three, because you guys know it now. And you find it's fairly easy to find the caravan master. He's sitting there with a couple of his merchant buddies, just enjoying the time, having a bunch of drinks. You see a couple empty glasses on the table in front of him.
I swear to God, if he touches my ass again.
What? Yeah.
I'd rather not talk about it. Let's just get ready
Do I
for
have to
our
beat someone
drinking
up?
call. uh, you know, it might have happened.
No,
It might
it
have.
didn't.
You can't prove it.
Seeing as how you give off an area of hold on. Seeing as how you give off an aura of dangerous, edgy rogue who will stab you for your gold, no. Yeah.
Oh, good, it's working. Thought I was
But yeah, in the usual manner, a good amount of people turn and look at you when the tavern door opens, and the caravan master's one of the ones who looks over and he raises a mug and goes, "Ah, friends! I was hoping you'd make it."
I'm gonna head over and say sorry we were late. Almost late.
We're all there.
No, you're gonna be late. Yeah, Ezra's missing.
Oh.
Should I take this?
Yeah, no,
Because
we're glad we didn't we weren't late or nothing. Or we're almost sorry. We're sorry we were almost late. We finishing some stuff up. Ugh. So you ready? When are we leaving?
Yes. We're ready to go. I was just enjoying a couple drinks.
Oh, what are you getting there, eh?
Oh, just some of the local specialties. It's a fruity
Uh,
one, actually.
shooty,
Though I'm afraid
yeah.
some of the vine fields burned down last night. Terrible tragedy, that.
Indeed,
very
indeed. Heard about that,
At this
yeah.
point would be when you're getting back about.
Wait, where did you? Did we notice him leave and come back?
You didn't notice him leave.
But we
You
noticed
might
him come
notice him
back.
come back because the door just opened and Ezra just sort of walked in. Are you trying to be stealthy about it? If you want, try to. Yeah, you can try to sneak back in. Go ahead and roll me a stealth. Eh,
damn.
Screw it, Bell, and give me a roll too. And Runick's AFK, so. Yep.
Yeet.
Percent.
No.
So Erlen notices you trying to sneak back in, but the others don't really see you at all. They don't even hear the door. You just sort of are standing next to him now.
So do you have any favorite foods or anything like that you get here? Cause I'm starving. I haven't eaten this morning.
Why you carry rations with you?
I've heard their lamb chops are decent.
Lamb chop. I'm gonna go get that. And I walk away up to the person at the on the table, the person behind the counter where I can order food, most likely.
Yes. Oh, yeah. You're gonna have to eat quickly, friend. As he turns around and just sort of gestures over
Wait,
to
what?
Belden.
Okay, I'll get it to go. And they might already have one on the grill, so don't worry. Hey, psst, psst, hey, over here. Yeah, whoever's behind the table
Yeah,
here.
they already got the order.
I know
Yeah, right. Okay,
why
and
I'm
also a drink,
having issues.
and make it as fast as possible. Don't. Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right, and I sit back at the table. Yeah. When are we leaving?
Oh, in about an hour or so.
Ah. Okay. Well, I mean, I can eat a lamb chop on the road, I guess.
Yes, it's mainly so that well, my friend and I here don't go out there completely drunk.
Ah. Right.
Where's the fun
Yes.
in
You
that?
could
Yes.
also tell that he is fairly
Slurring
heavily
slightly.
drunk. I mean, he's calling you all his friend for one.
I'm not
Hey,
Dunk. Why are there 12 of you?
I think 12's a bit more than most drunks see.
Well, no, he'd be seeing all of us, but 3 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well,
But yeah. So you guys just want to get something to eat or drink here, and then you'll head out with the caravan?
I'll have some tea.
What fucking backwater do you think we're in?
All right, fine. I'll have some
The exact
coffee.
kind of backwater town you're in.
Yeah, which doesn't have cups of fucking tea.
All right,
They do, actually.
fine.
Really?
I'll have coffee.
Yeah. It was introduced by the mayor about a year ago.
Huh. Also, Red, I was having some problems with my OBS, so you had a very one-sided conversation on stream.
Ah, that'll be interesting.
So Darkness was not entirely wrong.
By using
Hmm.
a fetish-like.
Wait, so did you not have your audio
I had
like
set
being...
it for recording, so I'd mixed it for 2 different separate tracks so I could edit them, but I'd forgot to put it back, and it wasn't
Oh.
picking up the second track.
So none of your audio is coming through.
Nope.
But that's actually fine because that keeps some of the mystery around.
Indeed.
Yeah, I've had to blow one mystery off stream just because it'd be too much of a bitch to write it out in whispers.
It would
would've.
have been a bit of a bitch. It would have been a lot of a bitch.
Speaking of which, this is the 4th time that you've had the opportunity to discover my true nature.
I mean, your angst.
The angst
You like
rogue.
flowers.
I said my
Is the true nature a gardener?
An angsty
You know what?
gardener.
Considering that my character really doesn't like killing people anymore, it might very well be.
Her dagger is actually the other side of a pair of secateurs.
Wait, what?
Cheers.
They're little.
Shears?
No, they're not shears because shears are big. In England, we have secateurs, which are like pliers almost.
Scissors?
Kind
Clippers?
of.
Clippers?
You would call them clippers, yes.
Scissors?
Yeah, clippers rather than secateurs.
That's the British way.
That sounds Italian.
Ask fucking
For crying
Runic.
out loud.
Runic would know what a pair
I
of
mean-
secateurs are.
Well, Runic's not here.
I know, the only Brit who can back me up is not fucking here.
Well, ain't that suck?
Sucks to suck, son.
Suck to fucking suck. Yes, that's the best way to run the
Right, so
target.
we're having drinks, waiting, getting
Yeah,
hammered,
so
maybe
about an
starting a
hour
small
goes
orgy.
by.
Check my profession,
No,
please.
no. Did you change it to gardening?
I mean, I never said a profession beforehand, so
Oh my
We
god.
have an angsty rogue who likes gardening.
Florist.
Oh my fucking god. No, you know what? When that portal opens in 3 days in the town center of Sandpoint, you're fucking going through it and you're not coming back.
Oh my god. But yeah, so the next hour passes by relatively quickly. There's a good amount of drinks. Belhan very quickly devouring his lamb chop.
You're gonna get indigestion, dwarf.
I'm fucking hungry, man. Stop looking at me. Just look away. God, I'm fucking dead. Oh, God, that's so good. Oh.
And then when it's up, the caravan master, Mr. Burklow, gets up.
I think that's the first
Yeah.
time you've used his name.
No, I used it back in Sandpoint, but I bet none of you
That
guys
was
wrote it
like
down.
3 months ago, dude.
Exactly. That's why I'm using it now. So that way you guys have a chance to, not go, hey, what was your name again?
Not quite as
I hope
bad
you.
as
I hope you have a huge ass fucking list of names.
yeah, not quite as bad
Mostly.
as TK's Star Wars game. It took us 5 sessions just for the main characters to learn each other's names.
But yeah, so him and his merchant buddy get up and they're sort of supporting each other and still staggering over towards the door. And he just sort of like turns his head around.
I'm gonna,
Come, friends, the
I'm-
caravan moves.
I'm gonna
And-
whisper to the
One
dwarf.
driving.
Does cure light wounds help with drunkenness?
Cure light
No.
wounds. No.
Didn't think so.
The only other spell that I can think of that would do that is something I don't have access to yet.
The only real thing that gets close is cure
Greater
poison.
restoration. I suppose
Cure
yeah, cure
poison.
poison.
Boys.
But that's not fully effective either, is it?
Nope.
It only sort of like halves it.
Wizards
mean,
have been
I-
searching throughout all of existence for a hangover spell, but none have been successful.
Wait, aren't there spells that cure nausea? Remove the nausea, dude.
I mean, I can't.
Maybe, I'm
I
not
can't.
certain.
Well, no, actually, no, I can't do that. Well, no, I can't.
Make up your
I
mind.
I could delay it. I could delay his drunkenness.
He's already drunk.
I'm not sure that's gonna help.
No, it basically pauses the drunkenness for about any points in the system in which spells. Oh, how much longer lasts? It lasts for 1 hour, but delays it for an hour, and I can never do it again on him
Whatever.
or on that.
Ever or per day?
The subject becomes temporarily immune to poison. Any poison in the system or any poison to which it is exposed during the spell's duration does not affect the subject's until the spell duration has expired. Delay poison does not cure any damage that poison has already done.
I think the damage is already done, I'll be honest.
Well, no. But like, it will basically anything in the system will pause. So he basically will stop being drunk for an
Yes.
hour.
Oh. That's what that was.
And it's a
Okay.
standard action too. It's really quick. I just have to touch him.
You're gonna run after him and touch him?
Yeah, he's already out the door at this point, by the way.
I'm just
Follow-
gonna go
follow
and get
quickly.
on the lead cart.
Okay.
I will once again take the rear.
Going to look at pretty flowers as we ride across the...
I can also delay pain and disease.
Delaying disease might be a useful one.
No, I know. The target becomes separately immune to disease. Ugh. But it delays it, and the thing is with that kind of stuff. Wait, delay disease is not good. You know what? I might have been looking at the wrong one. So yeah, no, I can do this multiple times. I mean, I can only do it once a day because I only have one spell slot. But Ugh.
But yes, shall we ride out of town and head back to Sandpoint?
Yeah, we can.
I look forward to being rid of this place.
God damn, you sound like the noble we just may or may not have murdered.
We've
You
been
mean
here
may or
for
may
3
not?
months!
Wait, what do you mean may or may not? You rammed the rapier through his chest yourself.
And then Belhan crushed his skull with a statue!
For all we know,
With
he
the
could have been
morning
a zombie. He could have been a zombie.
And then I put a spoon on him.
You
Then
sound-
I
you
burnt the
sound like-
house down.
You sound like an aristocrat gracing his presence to the plebeians. Oh, I don't like being out here. It's so dirty. Filthy. Look at their worker hands. Filthy worker hands.
I
These hands have-
prestidigitate
yeah,
someone's
These hands
hand.
have never worked a day in their life. These are the hands of a noble.
Do I sound like I'm a fucking noble?
Well, you kind of just did when I want to be rid of this place. Be rid of these plebeians and their
Now you're
dirt-covered
sounding
roads.
French.
Oui,
Quickly,
oui.
fetch me the guillotine.
That's
It
free, right?
seems
Yeah.
it's to be a
Monsieur,
good time to
monsieur,
behead some
Savant.
aristocrats. Aristocats was a very weird movie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shut up. Oh, shut up, you machine. Oh, you don't know. Sorry, that's the only French thing I know how to say. Oh, shut up.
Mon ami.
Mainly because my grandmother said it all the time.
Qu'est-ce que c'est?
Roi Devoir?
Moi, no man, the wood of it.
Are we just speaking French now? Red, progress the story.
Yes.
Waiting on-
And
Are we waiting for Runic?
what's that? D100.
That or Red
Yeah, weren't
Skull.
we waiting on? We're
He
waiting on
didn't
someone.
give us a time. He just said need to go AFK.
Yeah. Okay. Swamp, desert, forest.
Oh,
Lane.
he's rolling up an encounter for us.
Oh, that's so cute. We haven't had an encounter forever.
No, we didn't even fight. In this entire town, we haven't had a fucking fight once.
Literally, the only quote unquote fight was us just murdering someone.
Oh, Darman stole him for something. It better be TO stuff. Otherwise, I'm coming to your submarine and I'm fucking... I don't know. I haven't thought that far ahead.
Darman's not in his submarine.
Not at the moment he's not.
See, this brings up a question. Is
Oh,
Darwin's
shit.
submarine an actual submarine or a midget sub?
Runic said some sort of TO thing, so that's why.
What, there's
Alright.
a TO meeting right now or something?
I
or-
don't fucking know.
No, that's
I'm
scheduled for
not fucking
Friday.
TO.
Yeah, thought it was.
Yeah,
No,
it was
it's just a
something. It
thing.
was something
They're the
TO.
training officers.
Yeah, it was something TO related. It's
Alright.
fine.
I am here.
You're fine.
But this does bring up the question: is Darman's sub an actual submarine or a midget sub?
It's a midget sub.
You said
Oh, yes.
you said rigid sub the first time, so I'm just imagining it's
Oh.
fucking inflatable.
No,
No,
I said
no,
midget
it's
s-
no,
I
it's not a
said
rigid
midget
sub. He needs pills for that.
He's also in the
Maybe.
Twitch
What?
chat.
Yeah, he is. That's why I'm making fun of him.
Don't do it behind his back. Do it straight to his face.
Well, third party face, but you know.
Thousands of years of art, language, and culture development led up to this success.
Right. Sorry, what did I miss?
10,000 years of constant human evolution developed a fat bastard like you.
What the fuck was that?
Wait,
All right then.
Have you not seen Heavy as a Millennial?
No,
Oh god, okay.
that's not a video I want to watch. I feel.
It's
I have
it's
458
funny.
ducks.
But yes, Runic, what you missed is, you can yeah, we came back before you disappeared. We went over to the caravan. The caravan bloke was pretty drunk. Belhan had a lamb chop, and we've
And
just
beer.
and we've just gotten onto the caravan ready to leave.
Alrighty then.
Is there anything you wish to do? Oh, and Red's rolling an encounter for
Oh,
us.
Is there anything you want to
No.
do, or
No, we good.
you're good?
Ooh,
I
this
need
one's
to turn
good.
off. Do not need any of this.
I don't need you.
Also, we were talking French for a while there. Fuck knows why.
I need.
Also, Runic, please tell me you know what secretaires are. You
Secateurs, yeah.
worked in fucking home base. I hope you know this.
Yeah, I know. Well, yeah, it's also a
Oh,
word
sure.
that's fairly common.
Yeah.
Just because
Not in
Americans don't
America.
understand.
Clippers.
Clippers are like clippers are several things over here. You got nail clippers, you got hair clippers, you got beard clippers. Like what
Yeah,
kind
yeah,
of clippers are you
we-
talking? Rather than secateurs, which is one word that you use for pruning shears,
I mean,
which is
honestly,
another
yeah.
phrase that you
Oh
use
yeah,
for
pruning
shaving.
shears.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we just
Fuck.
call them shears and clippers.
See?
Depends on who
You see, shears are different. You could be shearing a sheep. You could be like we have long bladed shears that you use for the edge of your lawn. Like It's
The
secateurs are
lawnmower?
just secateurs. It's the easiest.
Those are
No,
both
like
shears.
yeah, but why? What? They're all kill shears. You walk into a shop, I want some shears. What kind?
Oh,
Just
come on,
shears.
roll 20.
And
Stop
someone
going
hands
on
you the
20.
kind that you do for edging. We call them edging shears over here for the edge of your
Oh
lawn.
yeah,
You say
we
shears,
just call
okay,
it an
cool,
edge.
yeah, right, here you go, and hands you those. You're like, well, they're no good for shearing a sheep.
Yeah,
But you
yeah,
never
we
said you
just call
needed
that an
shears for a
edger.
sheep. Well, they're still called shears. I need shears. Come
By
on.
the way,
Well,
That's why it's
obviously you
don't-
say, you know,
Don't
shears
ever
for
say.
sheep.
Oh
Don't
god, I've
ever
started a
say
fight.
you're
Sheep
edging.
shears.
Don't ever say
Usually
you're
you just say
edging
sheep
your
shears,
lawn
or
to a person who's never had a lawn before. They'll think you're saying something else completely different.
Oh, I've started a fight.
No,
I
you've not started the
regret
fight.
nothing.
You've started an Englishman informing people why they're wrong.
I told you the Englishman would back me up.
What the hell are you?
Yeah, that confirmation
Southerners,
bias going on right there.
I'm not southern. Fuck off.
Oh.
You take that back. No, you take that back.
You fucking northerner.
no, you.
At least south and north and east are all better than the Midlands.
Alright. Do.
You guys just really hate
Oh,
Midlands.
motherfucker.
Yeah, I had a bit of trouble
It's
with
a British thing.
your guys' tokens for a second.
I realized that.
Oh, Canada. No, I was honestly expecting someone to try and stop me.
Canada's pretty cool, so you know.
Why would South Canadians not want? Why would South Canadians want to be stopped?
Look, we're not South Canada. Is
You're extreme South Canada because you're in Texas.
more northern Mexico, really, but yeah.
1 second. Yeah.
God,
Fucking hellfire!
Jesus Christ. I thought I was the one who was dying from the cold. Jesus.
Sounds like Sam. You're right there, buddy.
Alright.
You need a shot of Robustium.
Wait, what?
It helps for
Oh.
cough.
It still sounds like a street drug.
Oh, you guys can hear
I'm
that?
very loud pronouncing it wrong because I honestly didn't read what the bottle. I just saw robust on it and I was like, yeah, okay.
Alright, so
You
Ezra's in the
made it
front
up.
cart.
Indeed, I am. Playing the lute and singing "Toss a coin to your witcher."
Erland, are you in front or
Boo!
second cart?
Fuck off.
Boo! I don't want to be the same one as him. Gee,
So, last
not
cart,
if he's
okay.
singing. I'll go second card.
I attempt to make him sleep.
Belhen, are you in the first cart or second cart?
You're going to attempt to
Whichever
make me
one
sleep.
not Ezra is in.
So, the second cart. Jesus Christ, you're all in the...
No,
It's literally
Serena is
just-
in the back, and I'm in the
It's
front.
literally just Ezra in the front cart. Alright then.
Yeah, but it's fine because Belhan can't make me sleep because I'm further than 60 feet away. Boom.
That's why I went 60 feet away. Further than 60 away.
I'm a
So
good
pretty sure you
bard.
can make
Fuck
him
off.
sleep.
5,
Ugh.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet away. Ish.
Shut up.
Does he have direct line of sight?
No.
It's cart to cart. Alright.
Cart
So-
to cart warfare. We just stick cannons out the side.
Why the hell is there no... Hmm.
Having trouble with the battle map.
As per usual, yes. Fuck it, these guys look tough enough.
What? Dragon Riders come out of
Uh,
nowhere. They look tough enough.
No, actually. Because you made it through your first day of travel decently enough. The second day, however, you hear a growling from off to the left side of the caravans.
What day is it? What time is it?
Can I perception check?
It's fairly easy to see.
Is it wolves?
Is it? It looks like it's dark.
Is it not? God.
In fact, it looks like it's pitch black. Is this happening in the middle of the night?
Yeah,
That better?
that's what I mean.
Or is it
No.
better? The hell is...
Get rid of the black box.
Wait a second.
We can't
There is
see
no
the
black
encounter.
box. There is no black box.
How will
limited.
people
How
know
can
what
the-
happened to this cart?
I was going to say, how could there be no black box? That's the thing that's always survives. And why, for some
Represents
reason, they don't make
Okay,
clay
guys,
out of the same material a black box is made of. I
reload the
don't know.
page. Reload the webpage.
Oh, does
Reload the
that fix
page.
it?
That fixed it for me.
Okay, reloading the page.
I can see it easily. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Shut up, Bella.
Nobody cares about you.
Nobody
Shut up.
believes
Yeah,
you.
I know.
Hey,
That's okay.
that's a lion.
Yeah.
Okie dokie then.
You just happen to
Oh.
have gone nearby the Serengeti.
But, yeah, there's growling from off on the left, and a
Move my house
dire
with me,
lion.
Wait, I thought there
Jumps
was 3 carts.
No,
Yeah,
there's
just
two.
with-
Oh,
No, we're all at the back.
fair enough.
There's only two.
Fuck
Yeah.
it. Also, I need
And
to put
by the way,
more
there's
health
only 2
on my-
guards. So yeah.
And us.
Yep.
There we go. I've upped my health.
Yeah, you're also gonna need to change your health. And the hell is?
Are we
I mean,
arriving to town
was
today?
sitting.
No,
like,
you're
there.
about a quarter of the way, or not a quarter. You're
actual
about
fact,
a
I'm
quarter of the
still
way
on
through
the
this
cart.
day's travel. Basically,
Ooh, this
Okay, so I would have
alignment.
that.
Which lines do we follow? The white ones or the ones?
white ones. Yeah, this map is one of the ones that is a pain in the ass because it doesn't actually.
There are so many
like-
grids.
Well, here's the thing: if you look at the edges of this map, it cuts off like mid into another grid,
Yeah,
so I cannot align these no matter what I do.
that's fair. So he's like 15 feet away from me. 15, 20 feet.
No, I feel like this is a map where kobolds will attempt to
About
ambush
25
people
feet.
and throw rocks at them.
Oh
Sounds
wait,
about
I
right.
have less restoration.
Congratulations!
Oh, for fuck's sake!
What are you doing, greater restorationing?
Remember to click on your token when you roll your initiative.
Alright, yes. That.
Oh wait, it's not the same as 5e. Oh.
16. Not bad. Fuck
You
my
want me to
life.
reroll red, or are you gonna add that?
You can re-roll if you want.
Fuck you and the god you follow. Fuck all of you and the gods you follow.
Oh, you're
it's,
fine.
It's
I
at
did
least
have-
below me.
Yeah, I did have
It's
you
a
in the
good thing that
selected
lion
for me.
doesn't have a surprise round for sneaking up on us. Why did we stop for a single dire lion in the first place?
Why is there
I
a
don't think
camp
we
over
stopped
here?
for it.
Or is that a well?
Don't worry about it.
Is it a well into hell?
Okay, I will roll my shit now.
Actually,
That's disgusting.
Serena, what's your plus modifier to?
I can't
your
select my
initiative?
character.
My dexterity's fairly low.
Like, what is your modifier to initiative, though? 1. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, these guys go.
Excuse
You
me.
can't select your character.
No, I just put a new character down. I can select
Present
that.
Spellhen. Save changes. How about now?
No, I can bring my own character out, but whatever fucking you put down fucking ain't my character. No, this is my
Literally
character.
dragged out your character.
You fucked up. That's all we know is you fucked up. Alright.
That character.
Initiative.
That token hasn't been used in like fucking 2 months. So.
Good God, Bellin.
What's
Alright,
up?
Bellin's going off the mark immediately.
Oh!
He's
Apparently
channeling his
Riley's like,
inner
"Oh."
wannabe paladin.
What's that?
Wanna be paladin. Alright.
How do you draw lines again?
Shut up, fucking flower girl.
How do you draw what?
Line.
Lines? Like on this?
Yeah.
Under the brush tool, there's a polygon/line tool.
Like that.
Well, I meant for
Ah.
like distant. Getting distant.
Oh.
There's a ruler.
Yeah.
Ruler.
It's the little circle with a line in it.
Okay.
So yeah, the lion actually fucked up his sneak attack, and he's going last.
He roared and was like, oh shit, shouldn't have did that.
Well, that's your
Alright.
surprise round gone, bitch. You just stood there roaring at me.
Oh,
Is this the right one?
we're going into battle music.
Yes, we are.
Alright, that's what it's supposed to All right. Are we ready?
Yeah, you're first, Bellin.
Cool. I'm going to cast admonishing.
You can't even say it.
I
Admonishing
think I'm
ray?
gonna cast this.
Admonishing
You
ray.
blast your enemies with rays of non-lethal force. You may fire one ray plus one additional ray for every 4 levels you possess beyond third.
Bellin,
Yes.
there's a
It's-
slight issue with that.
It goes 30
It's
feet.
close. It goes 30 feet. Well, I get close a distance then.
You're 50 feet away.
Yeah,
You'd have to
hobble,
move 20 feet
hobble
up, and
further.
then, yeah. You
Well,
could go.
Wait, how much room can I? Wait 1 second. I need to check that.
That would be 30 feet.
Hold on.
Oh,
Wait.
yeah. For some reason, Red, my roll for Jotunus didn't actually transfer over. I rolled a 10 for him, even though I was selected. It didn't put him in the turn order.
I'll do that then really quickly.
So we
Alright,
all
hang
go before this lion does.
Well, just
for
barely in
reference,
some
will
cases.
face
Spent its surprise
range
round
spell
on
resistance.
roaring at us.
Yeah, it wasted its surprise round on roaring. It's not exactly the greatest lion out there. It's more just thinking that it can take you all anyways.
But it's pretty fucking large.
It's also a dire lion.
Yeah, so it's like twice the size of a normal lion.
That we knew. I didn't know that. Now, God. Okay, 20 feet. Fuck. Okay.
You're 30 feet away. You can cast it if you want.
Cool. Ah, banishing ray. Banishing ray. Yeah. Okay, I gotta reread this. That's the first turn. Okay, I only get to cast a spell, but I didn't have time. Okay, each ray requires. Okay, you blast your enemies with rays of non-lethal. You fire one ray plus one additional ray for every 4 level possess beyond third. Right. So just one ray. That's cool. I'm okay with that. Each ray requires a ranged touch attack to hit. So I will fucking roll a non-hit thing. I will roll a thing. 1 second. Alright. So that touched attack. Spells. And then where do I click? Do I just add my ability mod for spellcasting? To a roll 20? A 20 roll?
No, for a ranged touch attack, it's literally just a d20 plus your ranged modifier.
What's my range?
That's on your main sheet. It's below CMB.
Actually, no, ranged touch. That's just a d20, I think. Is it?
I don't know. I would have thought it would add something.
I would think that too.
Most spells do.
Oh yeah, it does. So, yeah, plus your ranged modifier, which is a 3, which, yeah, no, you miss completely.
Wait, so it doesn't add my.
That
spell
did add
stuff?
your ranged modifier. It doesn't add any advantage based on spells level or anything,
Doesn't
because
add
you're
the,
just
like-
rolling to hit right now.
Right. Okay. Sorry, I'm used to 5e. Gotcha.
Yeah, you're fine. You have to hit
Okay.
before you can do anything else.
Nothing happens. Oh fuck! And I use all my range, so I will end my turn here. And yeah.
All right, Darland, your turn.
I, in case no one has noticed, I'm gonna go. Oh fuck, a lion, and shoot.
And shoot it.
You're gonna
And,
shoot?
and,
Alright.
and shoot it with a crossbow.
Oh fuck! A
Uh,
lion.
Yeah. Oh
Acting.
no. Ooh.
Ah.
Patwang.
For twang. What is it? Fucking
Alright.
doorstop at a Premier Inn?
That does hit. By the way, can you guys see its health bar?
Yes.
Yes.
So you see
Okay.
how much you did.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay.
There's
Very
a
small
twink.
sliver.
Ding.
Damn, that's 5
Roll
piercing
the
damage,
ammo
and
down.
that works on the basis then that he's
Ah, we're fine.
probably got
It's
about
almost like
80
when you-
health.
Can you see the number right now by any chance?
No,
No,
Okay,
No.
good.
just the bar.
just the bar.
It looks like potentially about 80, 85 health, maybe.
Okay. Do you want to move or?
No, I'm just gonna reload my crossbow.
All right. Then we go on to the guard's turn, which are going
Don't
to
you
take
run away.
no. They're going to take an inspiration from you.
And shoot it
One
at
of
long
them-
range.
One of them shouts, "Oh, also a lion!"
Wrong
One of 'em.
inspiration. Wrong inspiration.
Is going to step out from behind, and he's going to take a shot with his crossbow. Patwang, and he whiffs.
Wow. So that means it's probably got an AC of 15.
The other one, he's going to do something potentially stupid.
He's gonna run up to the fucking thing, isn't he?
He's going to charge it.
Yeah. There's nothing potentially stupid about that.
And he's going to swing his longsword.
Do you like my sword?
My horse is amazing.
And
Oh,
he
God,
hits.
Holy shit.
that's so bothersome. Hey.
And
What, that he hit him with his sword?
he did 10 damage.
No, the
Damn.
lines on the map are different from the line in
Yeah.
the roll
Yeah.
20.
We've had this conversation.
Damn.
Have we?
Alright.
No.
Yes.
Maybe fucking dead before I
we?
even get the chance to attack.
Yeah, we'll see.
There's more coming, don't worry.
Then it goes to Serena's turn.
Will it take up an action for me to use my perception to see if there's anything else around?
I'd say that could use your move action.
Do, 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 do.
30 feet. That was 30 feet, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
30 feet there, and I'm going to shoot the line with my crossbow.
Alright.
Everyone in this fucking group is ranged but me.
You hit it, and you do 8 damage.
Ooh.
Then we go on to Ezra's turn.
Hmm. Oh, that's no good. Fuck it. I'm gonna join my boy up close.
Who's your boy?
My boy.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm gonna swing my fucking sword.
This is amazing. A kiss. Ooh.
Do I hit?
Yes.
You can swing your sword.
Yes, that's legitimately what I was. Oh, that's great.
That's 9 slashing damage.
This is amazing. Give it a kiss. Ooh.
Even with a natural one,
Almost
that's
wasn't
9
making
slashing damage.
9 slashing.
That's the minimum I can do.
This is
One
very
hit
epic,
kill. One hit kill. One hit kill.
very epic music for a.
Oh, don't worry.
like a lion.
The dragon's not turned up yet.
Alright. Then we go on to Jotnas.
Is that path obstructed? Would you say?
If it's a ranged attack, it has a chance of hitting Bellin.
I mean, Jonas
No,
can
for,
probably jump over.
No, I want Jotunus to charge, but I have to have a there can't be any obstacles in the way.
I'm
And
quite
you
a
can,
small.
Like, no, I was gonna say you can move through friendlies with no penalty, but I can't. I don't think I can charge through friendlies, so I'd have to move to somewhere like there, and then go little at it.
Yeah.
I'd say you could pass through him.
Mike Wazowski.
And yeah, right. Jonas is gonna lob himself down
All right.
Yeet.
Straight over the dwarf's head.
here. Yeah.
Why?
And then he's gonna attack.
Come on.
Yeah.
Let's see that hit.
Let's see that crit.
Hang on. Where the fuck? There it is. Sorry, the character sheets, because I double clicked to close and went see through and I lost him.
You're fine.
Here we go. Ta-da!
Not bad. As much damage as me.
Chomp.
21 damage. Damn.
No,
No, 21
9,
to
not
hit.
Or
21.
no, 9.
21
21
hit.
hit.
I was like, Jesus, it's not.
yeah, no.
21 damage. Yeah, he's fucking dead. Jonas is OP.
He did. Well, what can I say? He did.
All right. So yes, you do hit. The lion is not looking good. That's for sure.
And now it's his turn, so the guard in front of him dies.
He might.
Depends on who he sees as a bigger threat.
Maybe the big dog that just took a chunk out of him. Or me,
You know,
who also sliced a
there's-
chunk out of him.
It is conveniently a lovely sort of muddy brown green colour, like the floor.
Kind of blends in.
All right. So the lion is going to bite at the guard.
You know, at this point, I'm pretty sure fight or flight would be kicking in. Or do lions
and
not
it's
have
choosing
that?
to fight. Well, it's choosing to fight.
So it's choosing to
Like
die, is what
a-
you're saying.
Death
it's very-
is but an abnormal sacrifice.
It thinks it's got a chance
Fucking hell, with a
Yes.
plus 12 to attack.
on the bite. Yeah. So it hits.
No shit.
Who's
it
it going
hit.
for?
Probably would
This is
hit
the
if it got a
epitome of-
natural 1.
Does a 37 hit you?
So I'm gonna do an
Yes.
attack. Does a 24
Sorry.
plus 17 hit you?
All right. So
That
That,
guy is fucked.
that just letting you see his health.
Dwarf, heal.
Yeah. The lion just sort of lunges forward.
And mauls the guy,
chomps.
basically.
Oh no, he just chomps one big chomp right in the torso, and he's still holding on to him as well.
Is he like growling and wanting his new true
Is he
toy
gonna
or
start
something?
thrashing him around?
it's gonna get back to Merlin and he's gonna go,
And then,
that lion's still there.
because I said it thinks it has a chance,
Because another one's turned up that looks even bigger.
this one was hiding
Just
here.
sat diagonally.
Gonna do a pounce on this poor guard.
Wait,
whose
this
health-
one here? Oh fuck!
whose health I'm gonna make visible to you.
Belhan would probably see this. I'm not sure the rest of us would. But we may well hear the
Belgian
scream.
would see it. The rest of you, yeah, you're gonna hear a scream.
Is it a Wilhelm scream?
It's a, oh god, another one!
Oh fuck no!
The question is,
Is he gonna kill him in one hit?
yes.
Because
Oh,
I think these
God.
guards have 15 health. So if he rolls an 8, this
Oh,
guy's
God.
fucking dead.
No, I just realized something. Because lions, they have the special attack pounce, which is basically a charge, but they get to make a full attack action, including
Yeah.
any rake attacks that they have.
Oh Jesus,
Guess
which
what's
he
counted
has
as rake attacks?
his claws and his bite.
Yep.
So he has
Yeah.
3 attacks, basically.
Yep.
Can we say, for the sake of brevity, this guy's probably dead?
That was one of the mutations I could have taken for Jotunus this level up, but he
But
doesn't
what I
have
am-
any more attacks. He's only got his bite.
What I understand from when it comes to natural attacks, anything that's comes after like the primary bite attack would be considered secondary attack.
Yeah, it
Yes,
is.
but pounds lets you have full round stuff.
Yeah, so the
Yeah.
two claws as well.
Those two claws are still the secondary attacks because the full round is being used to. Um,
No, when you
death.
if you charge, then you lose your secondary attack.
Usually.
Sort of thing.
All right, so
No,
the
yeah,
bite
unless you have
misses.
pounds.
The
But-
claws don't.
What, you're gonna rip his fucking head off with your claws or something?
Uh.
Well, that's a wow. That was 2 natural ones in a row. I mean, he's still probably fucking dead,
Woof.
but
Yeah, so you hear a scream on the other side of the carts as you just see this lion come out of nowhere and just tear this guy's insides. Basically, his intestines are spilling out from 2 nasty claw wounds on his chest. Well, gut.
not sure the cleric
then.
can heal that.
Your turn.
I would like to. Oh, he's gone.
I mean, you can reanimate the dead and then heal him, but I don't think it's gonna help.
Ah.
Wait, wasn't that something that you were trying to do to that torture victim?
What torture victim?
The ones that you and Serena were torturing.
Oh yeah.
Can't you revive him, or is he just fucked?
No, he was trying to have Serena nearly kill him, so then he'd bring him back.
Oh, so he could heal him before
Yes.
he died. Okay. No, that guy's fucked then.
Yeah.
Yeah. How far can I run?
40 feet. It's run action is twice. your
Double your movement.
But removes your action.
Yes. Because you're basically double moving. Actually, no, wait, doesn't it? No, it triples it in Pathfinder.
Yeah,
Not
it's
doubles.
Yeah, well, it's
Oh no, it's charging that's double your
Yeah.
Yeah.
Charging's double, running is triple.
Yeah.
And then if you have the feat sprinter, is it? It's 4 times, or is that 3.5? I'm thinking.
So
I'm gonna
you can go 60 feet.
look over here at this one.
Oh, fuck me, another
All
lion.
right. Gave a subject this.
Oh no, there's another one.
Hey, it's my go
Only
next.
it
Don't
has
think
to be a living creature. So I look over and I point my finger and I go, flee.
It has to be able to understand you.
Yeah, it has to be able to understand your language.
That was something we realized earlier when you were trying to tell a fox to flee, I think it was?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think it was the fox, I can't remember.
Yeah, it was the fox.
Is that true? Because it doesn't
Yeah.
say it has to understand down here.
It has to understand you, or be able to understand your instruction.
Could he make
It's-
a handle animal check to see if it does understand?
Could you?
Just rolls over.
Yeah, is there any way I can, like...
I'll allow you to make a handle animal check to see if you can tell it, or see if you can,
If it
tell
gets
and
the
it
general
understands
gist
you.
of what you're trying to
Naturally,
say.
you know, yeah. Handle animals. I have no modifiers for this.
You could have just yelled sit. Yeah, I don't think I understood you.
Nope.
He's literally just stood there and shouted, "Shoo, kitty, shoo!" It's not worked.
Bad kitty.
It just says one living creature.
Those horses do look like they've got something wrong with their necks.
They're looking to the left.
The ones at the front are suddenly looking to their fucking right and rear.
Yeah, the horses are very afraid right now, by the way.
Oh,
But they're
fuck
not
me,
quite
there's another lion.
bolting. They're not quite bolting yet because the drivers are managing to keep control of them.
Do you see that, Gladys? There's another fucking lion right next to us. Oh yeah, I saw it, Melvin. The 2 front horses are called Gladys and Melvin. And they're from ye olde England, apparently.
Yeah, damn it.
Well, no, Yorkshire actually. I think probably would fit better.
All right, Bellin, are you
I
gonna
can make them
move or?
scouse if you want.
No, God no.
I am not go well.
Yeah, Gladys, did you see that bloke just get eviscerated by that lion? Fucking hell.
I hope he doesn't come after us.
I know, like, I'd be after fucking bolting
Sounds
him,
like
innit?
fucking Lister from Red Dwarf.
Funnily enough, that's because Craig Charles is from Liverpool. Odd that, innit?
Yeah.
Where are you moving now, Bellin?
I could climb,
1
but
second. Sorry. Okay, I was right here. I was gonna go here, and then here.
There we go.
Yeah, that's fair.
Running
Around
away.
the rock.
All right, Bellin's turn.
Just says one.
I'm gonna climb onto the cart.
All right.
Get a big stick.
And then go, another lion, and shoot that one.
All right.
Fucking world-class spotter over here.
Hang on, showing it. Wrong page, character sheet, right page. There it is.
Yoland,
Bang.
not Yodis.
Twang. You missed.
Oh dear, I appear to have missed.
If it was a natural one, you'd have shot the driver in front of you in the back of the head.
All right.
Does this creature have no intelligence?
Oh, they have intelligence. They're just not sentient.
And they
Lions
don't
are
understand
smart, but
common.
they're yeah. No.
I just.
You're really trying to
Alright.
figure a way
No,
for this
but-
command spell to work, aren't you?
No, because
it-
no, Bella, because we house ruled it last time when you tried it on foxes.
Was it?
Yes, it should. We had this conversation last time you tried it on the fox.
Did we?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh well, that's okay.
Because I think in 5e, if for command, they do have to be able to understand the language you're telling them to do it in.
Yeah, you
Because
don't
it
have.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't have to in this, but we house ruled it because
Yeah.
you were trying to make it. I can't remember what you were trying to make a fox do, other than keep it as a pet or something. Incidentally, I've still got 2 headless fox corpses in the party inventory.
We could have had those for breakfast.
I mean, they've been in there a couple of days.
Oh god.
That's a. I'm gonna. No, that's. I could lob one of those at one of the lions.
Here you go, kitty. What, you're gonna fucking become a lion tamer? A dire lion tamer?
All right. So this guard down here
With a chair and a whip.
is very annoyed at the lion who is currently just
He's
bitten
still in
into
his gob.
midsection. Yeah. So he's gonna try to get his sword and just stab down at its head.
That's fair. He is.
He does
Stab
hit.
it in the eyeballs.
He does manage to get a nice stab into its shoulder.
Does he do enough damage to kill, though?
That's the question. He
If
didn't
he,
get a crit, that's for sure.
if he doesn't, he might be fucked.
No. Not quite.
I can't see his health because it's under me.
Here.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
That goes on to Selena's turn.
Can I change to my rapier and charge the line?
As long as that's within 30 feet, yeah. Yeah, it is.
Alright, that's what I'll do then. And that'll be. Yeah, that's.
You hit.
I'm imagining, Weiss just flies across the room and stabs it.
The lion is very unhappy. I'm just going to move your token really quick, but
wow.
it's still alive.
Wait, it's
he
got,
should-
3
he's
health.
flanked, isn't he?
He is flanked.
Technically,
That's a
yeah.
plus to hit. Wait, do you get sneak attacks? You do get sneak attacks, don't you?
She's a rogue, so yes.
Yeah.
So
my
that's
sneak
double
attacks would be
5, isn't it? No, wait. What's your plus to
No,
do
sneak
damage?
attack's an extra load of d6.
Oh, is
Level
it
3
another-
is it 2d6, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh yes, I'm thinking of
2d6.
I'm thinking of a critical.
Yeah, so you can add those
They're
to.
11, stab.
It better not fall on me.
After a moment, the lion seeming particularly unhappy about it, so he goes, hang on, you didn't know I was here, and just waggles the rapier up and down a bit, and the lion goes, oh, and just kills. Oh, you're right. Terribly sorry, my mistake.
But yes, the lion is dead. It just sort of falls over. Yeah, I'm gonna just leave that on.
It's just a slump.
Ooh, woo, dead thing.
And
That's
it
not
does
what you
release
do.
the,
What's up with you?
it does release the guard from its jaw, as it falls.
Does
The
it
guard
pull
is
him down?
Bleeding. No.
Uh,
The guard, however, is bleeding heavily.
Dwarf, heal.
There's a thing over there.
Hang on, how far?
I was going to say, it's all right. We've heard it roar. I've shouted, "There's another one." You've shouted, "There's another one." It's cool. The rest of the party knows there's a little.
If I was to try this, could I?
You'd have to
leap-
make an acrobatics to
could
get
I
over the guard.
basically jump on the wheel, do a flip over it, and slice down as I came down and landed here?
It'd be a difficult, aka 15 acrobatics check.
Okay, I'm gonna fucking try it. So
I honestly thought you were
hopefully
going
I'm
to
gonna
say
end there. Hopefully.
If
Yes!
not, you end in.
Level 20!
Yeah.
Nailed it!
You know what?
It even lands with the
Fuck it.
with
I'm
the
gonna say-
standing finish.
I'm gonna say
And
you
do
get
a
advantage
bow.
on you get advantage on your attack as well, so you can roll twice for damage and gain the high and use the higher one
Nice.
because you got the crit.
Wait, is that how that works?
If Rambo
You hit
did
it.
that way, then
I
you can
definitely
remember
hit
that.
it.
No, I know.
mean-
I'm just asking if that's how it works.
And then let's see
I'm not
which
trying
is
to,
the
like,
highest damage.
Path,
I'll take the 16.
Pathfinder doesn't have.
Um,
Oh, Viking.
Well,
The
I-
damage on the
I
right hand
do-
side are your
Oh, is that the
are
roll?
your critical.
I
No, that's the
Oh.
critical.
yeah,
Oh,
I
right.
don't
Critical with that
know.
one.
So I'll
how
take the
Pathfinder
9 then.
works. So you have to explain-
Pathfinder doesn't have an advantage system.
Yeah. So
yeah,
I'll take
no.
the 9.
Basically, Belhin, this is rule of cool.
So the 10 is what I would get if I
Okay.
got a critical, right?
Yes. So it's whatever's to the left of it. So it'd be 9 or 3.
I'll take the 9 if that's okay. That means I did
Alright.
2 less damage to that lion before. But
Yeah,
it didn't,
it's
it
still
didn't really
dead.
matter because
It's
I was
bloody
gonna say,
dead.
with the amount of shit that Cyber just did to it, waggles
fucking
rapier in wound.
All right, Jotun's turn.
Uh,
Full of hope for well.
I
was gonna
hope
say, you
someone
just
saw that because I will not be doing it again.
I didn't.
Erlen did have sight of it. Yes.
No, totally didn't see it at all.
Do it again.
I was
Do a flip.
can't,
I fucking
I
did.
can't, I can't help but feel that Cyber's like that extended scene from Lord of the Rings with Gimli, where he's got the axe lodged in Urukai's head, and every time he moves it, the legs twitch. And Cyber's just like, I'm just puppeteering this corpse of a lion, and he's trying to make it tap dancing. How far is that? Oh, we can get there. That's a good idea, Jonas. Let's just run up and. Actually, I gave you reach, so you could do this. Jonas is going to run up and stand there, and then attack the lion over the corpse of that bloke.
Is he?
Yeah, don't ask me how, but Jotun's can reach 10 feet with his attacks.
I like to imagine that he
Yes,
sort of pounces forward and back.
It's only with his bite. He's like, you also notice he's got sort of concertina folds down the sides of his neck now, and his head sort of boing. Just
It's
sort of
like a frog's tongue. It's like a frog's tongue.
Does it just go as he does it? It's just a fucking accordion.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't sound like a collapsing accordion.
I can use that beat in a mixtape.
Roll your attack. You hit. You do damage. Please stop making that noise.
It sounds like a really dejected elephant.
I was gonna say, I was sounding like sort of a broken piece of furniture. Bella just sounded disappointed when he did. Just sort of vaguely disapproved, like, oh.
It's a depressed elephant.
Who are you? I am the derpiest elephant.
The lion thoroughly confused by the human that just flipped over it and slashed at it, and the
Took a nice chunk out of its head, and I'm also looking slightly confused by the accordion noise that just came out of Jonas.
and the accordion noises.
There's just like you're just gonna get like a disapproving look from Jonas with a "Don't judge me."
All right, yep, he's going after Jonas. He just sort of he does a pounce, so this might hurt.
Jonas can take it. He's a big boy.
Ooh.
I am. Damn it, Belham.
Jonas-
I imagine
Jonas
as
is
he
done with
collides with his neck, it just goes.
That's a miss.
Those two.
The 26 and the 32 hit, though. I'll give you that.
Fuck me sideways.
All right, so yeah, the bite just whiffs completely. The claws,
What's
however,
whiff?
do connect.
Is that whiff?
Whiff,
Like another word for
miss.
miss?
Miss, yeah.
Okay, just making sure. Just making sure.
Wait, this creature.
Have you
can
never
only
heard
cast,
Whiff It?
No.
It's a ska band from the 70s.
Good point.
18 damage.
Whiff it
Oh,
real good.
fucking hell.
Alright.
18 damage.
Oh, not on the character sheet, on him.
Yeah, on Jonas.
That's what
That
she said.
takes him down to 6 health.
6.
He's fine. He's totally fine.
Just 2 claws came and just raked across the top of his head.
Suddenly, all we hear from Jonas is medic.
Hang on. I need to Google.
What are you googling?
Bell, and it's your turn. This music is
Oh,
nowhere near
It
decent
should
for
be
the
more
amount of
fucking.
pain. Yeah, or fucking Betty Hill theme or something. I don't know.
Oh my god. This is the greatest encounter of my life.
And I shoot for that.
You miss.
Fuck me.
Heal the
I've been
wounded dog.
useless this entire fucking combat encounter.
You would have
Alright,
done
I
a
had my
9
turn.
piercing as well.
No. It was a natural. I had my turn. Okay.
Wait, so your crit would deal 9 damage? What?
It's a
Yeah.
it's a small crossbow.
Well, he has
Or a
maximum
short bow.
damage roll.
It's only a short bow.
Yeah, it's
you
6
know?
plus 3. So it's a 1d6.
Yeah.
I mean, my sword is only a
Are you gonna
1d8.
move as well, Belhan, or no?
He did.
I already moved.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Erland then.
I ran away and then realized, yeah, oh, okay, I don't need to run away. Okay,
Erland
back
is
to where it was
currently busy fucking googling accordions or something.
Yeah, I'm desperately trying to Google a sound file for an accordion being run over. So far, I've encountered a very misleading YouTube video called "Destroying an Accordion" and then in brackets "file," and I was like, "What?" And he says, "There's just a young boy destroying an accordion file." You're like, that's not what I was looking for at all.
Well, it's your turn, so you can look for that after.
Oh no! Oh, sorry.
I'm just
Right.
imagining you're going to email that fucking channel that drives over things in a car and just say, "Can you drive
Yeah.
over an accordion?" Why?
I
I
need
just want
for
the
a D&D.
sound file.
Where is this? Oh, it's touch. Oh, that's a shame. All right.
I mean, you could get up there and touch it.
You could get closer, you know.
No, I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about. I'm gonna go and poke a lion. What the fuck do you think I am?
Actually, you can do touch attacks through Jonas, can't you? Or is that a feat you have to take?
There's further levels.
All right.
Yeah, for that levels.
I'm gonna just stand behind Jonas and just poke Jonas up the backside. Well, not up the backside because that's horrifying me.
As you poke him up the backside.
Yeah, so-
Years of death.
Is that like summoning creatures abuse? Like, should we like contact with someone? Like,
you should ring the RSPCA or something.
Summon Creatures
Yeah.
Rights Association.
Right, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast
SCRA.
Rejuvenate.
Would you? Okay.
which is 1d10 plus 5 plus 3, not 5. What the fuck am I talking about? And
I don't know.
Yokeness will heal this much back.
7.
Okay.
He might survive another bite.
CRA.
We can see.
The Syrah.
We need contact our CRA about this. Ain't no good here.
There we go. That's better.
Do, 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 do.
And now you're humming Hogwarts.
Hogwarts?
Well,
What made you
Harry
think
Potter
that?
theme.
All right.
All I went was do, 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 do.
So this guard turns around, just sighs,
No,
and just
kidding.
pulls out a crossbow.
Probably a good idea. I'm not getting paid enough for this shit.
I mean, the other guy thought it was a good idea until he got mauled by a fucking lion.
I mean, that's true, but nobody expects
And
the
he
Lion
misses.
Inquisition.
Another bear.
Yeah, no, everyone who fires a crossbow has a dire lion jump from out of the bushes, obviously.
Oh god, don't make that a thing. I'm with a group that has 3 fucking bows.
Wait, if they're dire, don't we need like silver tipped shit?
No,
No,
dire
those are-
basically just means more, like, bigger, stronger, more feral.
Dire, not where.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Well, where technically needs man, so not even that.
Well, it usually is for a cross species
Alright then,
thing, isn't it?
he'll be flanked if I move here, right?
Yes, you will.
Well, after extracting my rapier from the now dead lion, I'm going to charge this one.
As she pulls it out, the leg just starts going crazy like he's trying to scratch.
Right, I haven't found the sounds of an accordion being run over, but I have found that.
Grazing cows rush to listen to accordion. What the fuck?
Which has led me on to this.
Oh Christ!
Oh, my crit was confirmed too. 14.
It was not confirmed.
Jazz for cows.
It was not confirmed though, Cybern, because it has to hit for the confirmation.
It was a 22 to hit.
Yeah,
No,
but the
on the-
14 didn't
On the second one,
for
Oh.
confirmation.
Alright.
Oh right.
Yeah. Crits automatically hit. Just straight up. But yeah, so you only do 6 damage. Plus the plus 8.
It's okay. The crit was worse than the damage you did.
Well,
Alright. Then we go on to Ezra's turn.
Runic has entered the weird side of the internet.
Of course he has.
I'm sorry. What do you mean? Of course I have. Just because I live there.
Well, no, because you're looking for things with accordions in them.
That's true.
That's pretty weird. I will fuck.
Please don't.
Roll to seduce. Roll 3d6. What is that damage?
Roll
No,
for
for strength
ABs.
for your next character. Disguise self. That can't change me that much, can it? No. I was gonna change into a female dire lion.
No. The fuck, Margaret?
that would be a Tiberius with female troll incident.
Ooh.
How the party ended up with a troll dick.
God fucking damn it, Mickey.
I'm just gonna fucking swing my sword.
That's probably for the best.
You think?
Jazz for cows? What the fuck?
Does that hit? 15.
That does hit.
Okay, so their AC is 15. I thought it was, but I just wanted to make sure. Le damage? 4.
Le damage.
Alright.
Yeah, the second half of the Jurassic Park with the melodica is exactly what Yoda sounds like when he's being attacked.
Alright, Jotnus' turn, speak of the devil.
He's just gonna start laying into the lion. Just nom 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 nom.
Alright, that hits. 7 damage.
Whoop, whoop.
And then we go to the lion. who has had it with that weird ass noise coming from that thing in front of him.
It's just taunting him at this point.
So he's gonna try to bite Mutinous.
I think he
Does a
hits.
21 hit?
Yep.
No. Really? Yes, it hits. Is that canon now? Is Jonas' neck a fucking accordion?
Oh,
Jonas is disappearing.
It's alright. I'll take that 13 damage on Erland. Thank you.
Wait,
oh
what?
yeah, because you can choose to take damage on
Yep.
you instead of Eidolon.
Yep.
If it was going to be fatal.
That
But
bullshit.
it doesn't even have to be fatal. Like, you choose to just chop and change between the two.
Ah, okay. All right, Belhin, and you don't really have a great shot right now.
No, it's kind of surrounded by a weird neck.
Well,
So look.
Serena's in front of it.
That's also true.
Oh, actually, hold up. Let me just check something.
Uh-oh.
Because it might only be one way and it might be the other way. So if I
Thumbs up
take
once
damage,
space, you should have a clear shot.
I think it's both ways.
It would
Let
make
me just
sense
check.
for it to
Keep-
go both ways.
Keep going, is let me just check. Because
Yeah.
I don't want to, you know.
Yeah, you're fine.
That one spot you should have a clear shot.
I charge forward. Good charge with the short, sir.
What?
Say that again. English,
You
please.
heard what I meant. I charge with my morning southern. Ah. Do I get advantage if I hit? So what's the advantage? What?
Plus
Not advantage.
2. Plus
What?
2 from
It's
flanking.
just plus. It's just plus
And-
2. Sorry, I was asking. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, plus
two
2
on the
to hit.
attack roll, and he's still flanked, isn't it?
Yeah, he is flanked.
So he gets no AC bonus.
22.
He does get his AC bonus.
No, he doesn't get the dex bonus to the AC. Right?
Yeah.
All right, 22. With 11 damage.
Good God, you've done the most damage to anyone in a single hit this time.
It's a morning star.
Yeah.
It's a morning star, you know. I gotta. When in doubt, just take the morning star out, you know.
When in doubt, whip it
All
out.
right. Erland, your turn.
Rune.
I'm coming. Sorry.
Ew.
I thought you were.
Um,
Dude, we're streaming.
Just. Terry, sorry. Just. Hang on, give it.
Like I said,
Dang.
if in doubt, whip it out. Anyone on the stream, do not do that. That is a good way of getting arrested.
Whatever you do, don't.
This has been local neighborhood friendly.
Your no local labor. I can't even fucking speak anymore. Your local neighborhood friendly Viking. Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna do the same thing again and rejuvenate Eidolon.
All right.
How many times can you do that?
It's a first level spell.
Oh, so 3 times? 4 times?
4.
Hmm.
It's 11 health back for Jonas.
All right.
He's pretty
And
much
then
back
you
at
wanna
full.
move, or...
It is the only way he heals, though.
Yeah.
He is back at full, actually.
Oh, nice.
24.
That is exactly full. Yeah, then do you want to move, or...
No, I'm gonna just go and stay here.
I'm gonna sit
Alright.
on the floor.
just park behind Jonas and like one hand on like, I don't know, his
The
back. Or
guard,
something.
On his
the
back
guard is
leg.
just looking at you all surrounding the very wounded-looking lion. He's just gonna sigh and sit down and start trying to tend to his bleeding gut.
That's fair.
Serena?
Look, but I can grip with to increase damage, is it?
Say again?
Rapier, I can grip in both hands to increase the damage, or...
One, no, because it's not a one you can grip in 2 hands, and 2, that would use strength as your modifier instead of dex.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, that'd be like 1.5 times your strength modifier for additional damage, rather than your dex.
Which, if it's anything like mine, is worse.
Then I'll just attack regularly.
Okay.
That's, yeah, that crit is confirmed because I...
That crit is confirmed.
18. Yay.
All right, I'm gonna say this: you kill it. You get to kill it gloriously. How do you want to kill it?
Oh, I'm using a rapier. I'm just gonna stab it in the throat. Just kind of run it down, try to force it on the ground.
You have this horrible habit of stabbing things in the throat.
So you push a rapier through its throat. You can hear it gagging and gasping as it's trying to get air, but blood's starting to
Giggity.
fill its throat, and it just
Oh.
falls down onto the ground and then dies.
I wish I had a great axe. That would have been a lot cleaner.
You couldn't lift a great axe.
Very true.
And yeah, I'm gonna stand up and clean the rapier.
Just wipe it off on its fur.
All right.
Yolan, get to skinning.
Yum, 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 yum.
Damn it.
You know, this is like, I'm totally fine, and Earl is there just like bleeding, like going.
The fuck happened to you? You didn't get hit.
Yeah, it's complicated. Yeah, okay. So actually, can I skin the two lions?
Do you have a small knife suitable for skinning?
I'm not sure actually.
Can I take any of the
No, I've got a short spear. Never mind.
bits?
You
I've
could
got a spoon.
try.
I've got a very
The-
special
the-
spoon.
The spoon won't work. You need a knife.
Does a spring blade count as a suitable cutting knife?
It's a small enough knife, yeah.
I'm
It'll
just
get
gonna,
plenty messy though in the process.
I'm gonna
I can
hand-
press the digitation it clean.
Yeah, I'm gonna hand my spring blade to Arlen.
Thank you. I'm just gonna skin these lions. Don't mind me.
Yes, please don't lose that.
No, I'll give it you back.
Is the
What do
caravan...
you want me to roll, Red?
All right, you do get two lion pelts
Oh, sweet.
because you got plenty of time to do it, and you know
Is the
You're a bit of a survivalist, so.
caravan owner still alive?
he's terrified in one of the carriages.
Search with Google?
What?
Sorry, ignore me. Just found a new feature of Discord.
Okay then.
Ignore me. I'm gonna check the dead guy to see if he had any identification on him or anything like that.
What? His fucking driving license.
Dog tags, family crests.
No dog tags or anything, but
Did anyone
as
else
you
except
come
for...
up from searching through his stuff, you catch the other guard giving you a dirty glare.
Did anyone...
to
Did
take his-
any... Did...
Asshole. I
Did-
want to make sure his family
Be-
knows he's dead.
Before any of this happens.
I'll make sure of that.
Sounds like you
Sure.
assassinated him yourself.
My mic just not working.
No,
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 it is.
no, Bellin, you're trying to say one word and failing to say the word.
No, people just aren't letting me talk. Okay, is there anyone else hurt except for the guard?
Erland.
Yes.
No.
Uh,
Besides,
yeah,
well,
Erland.
yeah, Erland.
Erland, yeah, that was the
Erland
first
is
thing I
bleeding from
said
places
after.
he definitely didn't get hit.
The first thing I said after combat ended was Erland's quite wounded, and then moved on with other stuff.
Yeah,
Okay,
Erland, your wounds are basically like
I go up to Erland.
bleeding from like the corner of the eyes, the nose, that sort of wounds.
It's the kind of, what the hell happened to you? I think I tried to stuff everything in my head at once. Oh, like I ruptured
that
an
sort of-
eardrum or something. Oh god.
Like the magic sort of wounds you
Yeah,
see
yeah,
in like TV shows, yeah.
It's the sort of, yeah, something's got off inside of your face and you're like bleeding from both nostrils.
Yeah.
How bad do you feel?
On a I mean,
On a
On a
scale of 1 to 20.
scale of 1 to 20. I
Wait,
mean,
what's
yeah,
your health?
1 being horrible and 1 being...
I could
20
give you on a
being
scale of 1 to 23.
23? Yeah, give me a scale of 1 to 23.
10.
How bad do you
I'm
feel?
feeling about a 10.
10? Oh, wow. Okay, let me... Come here. Let me just...
Are
and
we
I
just
put
going to use
my
our health
hands-
as scale?
I put my... Belhun puts his hands on the sides of Erland's head.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Do
Oh.
you not want... and then
hold on a second. Hold on a second, villain.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
What?
Is the necklace doing something? Is it going to glow
This is what-
green and he's
No,
going to
this
become a
is-
Oh!
Necron?
The necklace! We didn't fucking do anything with that!
No
that
shit,
that
we
put,
didn't.
was put in a bag. That was put in a bag at some point out in Erland's bag.
It's in my bag.
It's in your bag. Okay, good.
I'm going to climb back up here and talk to the caravan master.
I put my hands on Erland and cast cure light wounds.
Can I climb up this?
So I do 1d8 damage, points of damage, plus 1 point per caster level. Does that mean like my level, my current caster
Yes.
level,
Which is
Yes.
4,
Okay.
isn't it?
It's
which is 3
Oh yeah, so
Three.
you heal 4.
So-
yeah, because it's rolled in the description there, so I get 4 hit points back. No, Bella, it's rolled already.
Yeah. You
Wait,
rolled a
oh
one.
wait, is that where the
One
That's
plus
what
oh,
I
it's that's a
rolled.
red
yeah.
number.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, and it adds the thing already. Gotcha. Right, and you got 4. Well, owie. As you
Sorry, I would also help, but I didn't pick up Cure Light Wounds.
as I do it, and I finish it. I go,
That didn't do
and I
shit.
start rubbing. I like
Have you-
look.
been a
What?
No, go on. Go on.
No. What?
I was
I
going to say,
just,
have you ever been a military doctor? Because that felt a lot like giving me ibuprofen.
Oh,
No.
the past year and a half
I'm
of his life.
bleeding from every orifice in my head, and you've given me some ibuprofen. Thank you. I appreciate the gesture. Might have some sleep.
I mean, that would seal some stuff up. I don't know. I can't fucking see it. I don't know how good it worked.
Here, use these X-ray glasses.
It's okay. Doubtless, all of my bleeding is internal. That's where the blood's supposed to be.
Alright. I walk away. I go over to the fucking whoever has the amulet. Amulet.
Amulet.
Amliet.
Can I climb up this?
I go up
Yeah,
to
you can.
I go up
It's
to what's her name?
bit of a rock.
Salanthea.
Serena,
I'm
as we know
Serena.
her.
Serena.
While
Serena.
they're doing that, I'm gonna climb up here and keep a lookout.
Serena.
She just climbed up on the rock.
Serena!
Serena.
Fuck's sake!
Serena.
I'm gonna poke my head over the rock. What?
Hey, can you come
What
down
do
here
you
one
want?
second?
Why did you come over here?
He's
I
short,
have
he
to-
can't
I have
climb
to
the
ask you
rock.
for something. I mean,
What?
can I climb the rock?
Yeah.
Actually, no, I want to climb the rock. Okay, no, I'll fucking.
You can if you want
I
to.
climb up and just like, give one second. I'll come up there for you.
How are you doing that from all the way from the carts?
I moved over. I moved over.
No, there you go. Simon's a little upset because your token's still in the same place.
Okay.
My autism is ringing.
I
told you
heard
to stay off of Reddit.
Hard not to.
it.
What are you doing, Yerland?
Practicing leaping from cart to cart on the
How
off
are
chance
you,
that we get
how are
into
you
a high
leaping
speed chase.
60 feet?
Well, in reality, I'm not. This is. It
35
feels
feet.
like there's. Your sense of scale appears to me.
Suddenly the cart's wheels do a 90-degree turn and move sideways.
See, look, I told you it'd be in a high speed chase, stealing stuff from trucks in a minute. I feel like Vin Diesel's going to climb out of this next one with a shotgun.
Anyways. You two.
I quiet down and
Speak in elder tongues.
Jesus, I'm not do much.
I quietly go over. Can you just hop into TS real quick? I'm gonna fucking be quiet.
Ooh. Could
He's-
everyone leave
he's
the
ju-
table, please?
I'm just whispering, and yeah. I don't want to be commented on.
Well, now I gotta bring up the TS because I want to hear this.
Yeah, you can. You got my wherever. Yeah.
He's the GM,
hop
I
in
should
my
fucking
room.
hope so.
I know.
The players don't tell Matthew Mercer to leave the table when they want to talk. Actually, I think they've done that
Ready?
once.
You can't keep me out of here.
Respect thy players.
Just total silence. It's like, no.
Okay, and I was trying to help get you out of the game.
Can't believe they don't know what fucking secretaries are.
I know, I can't either. But just like Cyrus just muted himself as soon as you said that. And,
Deafened.
just like an instant, nope, I'm not listening to this secretary bollocks.
They've all done it.
I mean, it makes sense. Doesn't it? Oh, dear. Hang on, let me. What am I looking for? Classes.
I need to decide what feat I'm gonna get because it's gonna take a fucking lot to figure that out. Apparently. Oh yeah, you've still not got like your next feat in there, have you?
Oh no, I picked it.
Oh, have you?
I knew what I was taking, so I've picked that and sorted my spells and things. Didn't take long. I know what I was going for, and I have a bit of a plan for Jonas anyway. So, to be fair, I should. What was going to take me longer was leveling Jonas up. I should really, because I wanted to turn him into a bloke this level, but
Wait, as in like an actual looking person?
each level he can turn into whatever I wanted to. I get to rummage around with his mutation pool.
So wait, would that mean that we would have to like buy him some gear?
No, he comes with natural weapons and stuff.
Oh right.
So he
Whoa.
can't ever like wear regular armor and stuff and never gets a benefit from it because his form just looks like.
Oh right. So he would look
So,
less horrifying to Pedalebians.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
oh, I could. Oh wait, red. Ha!
The fuck is going on right now?
It's a bit interesting.
All right.
Can you hear Bell in through your mic?
Yeah. Is it raining again?
It's been raining for like the past 7 days.
My god, this place doesn't stop raining. It's like England.
What's in England?
It's a far off land.
It's a far off land, far off place.
Yep.
Everyone
In a
from
galaxy
another
far,
race.
far away. Hey, bagum.
This electric blanket sucks. It's not heating up at all.
What the fuck?
Like, I'm legitimately freezing, so I'm wrapped up in an electric blanket. It's not heating up.
Fair enough.
I have it on the highest maximum setting, and it's not doing jack or shit.
I mean, I'd hope it wouldn't shit on you. That'd be a horrifying electric blanket.
Or Jack, for that matter.
Look, I've known a Jack. He has a tendency to shit everywhere.
I was going to say
We
you
don't
wrap
like to
yourself,
talk
you wrap
about
yourself
it.
in Jack Nicholson as he shits all over you.
That
That's an odd night out. That.
That's a very specific fetish that I won't talk about.
was a very strange night, I'll be honest.
It's like, Simon, do you remember when we got you those mushrooms? Yes. Well, you promised us never to tell you what we heard you saying, and yes. Yeah, it was something about Jack Nicholson shitting all over you whilst he sat on your shoulders.
Well, at least it was Jack Nicholson and not Gary Coleman.
Nothing wrong with Gary Oldman.
Gary Coleman.
Oh, right, okay. I was like, Gary, don't you dare come for Gary Oldman.
There's a lot wrong with
Like,
Gary Glitter, though.
Gary
I mean,
Glitter.
not if you're over the age of 7.
Yeah, that's true.
Look, I'm just gonna say Gary Glitter sounds like a stripper's name, like Magic Mike.
He was actually a BBC TV presenter for a children's TV show.
Gary Glitter.
So, yeah,
Called
he
Gary
was a
Glitter.
pedophile. He was a pedo
Yeah.
bear.
He was.
Was Gary Glitter his stage name or his actual name?
I doubt very much anyone has a real surname of Glitter.
I
That'd be
mean,
awful.
Well, you say that, but there's a guy with an actual surname is Axman, so
That seems fairly.
Yeah,
Like,
but
you could
that's
at least
Canada.
derive that to.
like if you ever go join the U.S. Navy at any point in your life, you're going to see a lot of strange names.
I mean, I watch a YouTuber who wants to call his son Mantis.
All right, Bowen had to run for some reason, so
Oh, he's gonna
family,
say.
I'd imagine.
The
No, not
necromancy
quite.
magic is taking him over. Let's be having that.
Fuck, I'm gonna take some medicine soon, aren't I? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he had to go because family things, so I'm here to bullshit with you until he gets back.
Well, currently we're making fun of Gary Glitter.
Fun.
We're only making fun of Gary Glitter because Cyber doesn't want us making fun of the fact he likes putting someone called Jack on top of him and letting him shit all over his shoulders.
As I said,
What, like a hat?
Yeah,
Jack in the Hat likes to shit like a rat.
yeah.
The
What, it
hell?
comes out in little balls?
It's like a scatological Dr. Zeus. Jack in the Hat ain't going shit on no mat.
Oh, by the way, you guys got 800 experience each for that.
Holy shit.
I see.
I'm fucking rich. Mine's still not gone up for, like, next level. What is it? It's 9,000, isn't it?
Yeah, you have to put that in yourself.
You
Ah,
have to put
right.
it in manually, you spanner.
Because there's 3 different
5,800.
experience gain rates, which change when the next level will be.
Yeah, there's milestone, progressive, and something else.
Well,
Or it's
fast,
short, fast, medium, or slow, yeah.
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 So that would put us at 5,800?
7,800.
7,800.
7,000. Oh, fucking hell. Okay.
But yeah, 5,800 for you. Yep.
No, we're all leveling up at the
Yeah,
same rate. Fuck
you're
off.
No, that's it. Slow
Well,
your
none
ass
of you-
down.
None of you done anything independently, so
Yes, we all would
Yeah,
have the same
that's right.
experience, so fuck off. So those were 400 XP
Yeah.
each. Damn.
no, they're 800 XP each.
I'm sorry, did you math well?
No.
Each lion is worth 1,600 XP.
Ah,
The
right.
two of them added together, then split up 4 ways,
Yeah.
is 800 for each of you.
Oh, right, I see. You're doing it like
See, that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
Rather
because
than...
yeah, if I gave
It
both
was-
of you
it was
guys
just when you went, it was
3,002
It was just when
if
you
I
went,
gave if I gave you all 3,200 experience,
That would
you'd
be
all hit
level
next level by
4.
now.
oh yeah, no.
It's just the way
It
that
was
you were
just-
like 800, and I was like, okay. So
So,
those
yeah,
were
that's-
400 each,
that's
and you were
why I
like, no,
said-
they're 800 each. And I was like, hang on a minute, what?
That's why I said 800 for each of you. Not their 800 total.
Yeah, but it was just when you corrected Viking when he said, "Oh, so they're 400 each," and you went, "No, it's 800 each." It was like,
Hang on, what?
Yeah, because I thought he meant per person.
no, it was just the concept. It was like, what? So 800 of experience each lion? Hang on, that doesn't. None of that maths.
That doesn't math right in my brain.
Them their numbers done gone be all confusing.
And see, they always said math would never amount to anything but math.
But then there's Pathfinder and
And there's
D&D.
D&D. Actually, pretty much any tabletop game, if you think about it.
I mean, the only one that really doesn't is the Star Wars, and that's because it uses
Well,
weird symbols
technically
instead.
it does, because the symbols you still add up, and if you get 3 successes and 3 failures, you don't succeed.
Well, yeah, but
So it's still using maths, but it's more of a
You
dumbed
can't
down
really call
form, I
that
think.
ac- yeah,
Can
it's
you really count counting fingers as math?
yeah, it's
Children,
it's
dude.
Cybernet, but yeah, yes, again, that's
Yes,
children.
4-year-olds,
Eh.
if that.
This is like you get that sound of indignance there from Viking was very much him going. I had to do that when I was 12.
Fuck off. I
Well,
passed
it's a
my
double
maths
digits with that
first
still.
time, motherfucker. It's just fucking algebra I never understood.
Your maths,
Yes, 'cause
apparently
in the
English either.
No, in the United Kingdom we
Right,
call it
listen to
maths.
Do you know why we call it maths?
Because it's mathematics.
Because maths is short for mathematics. Because there's more than one school. You don't call it mathematic because there's only subtraction or there's only multiplication.
Damn
There are
straight.
multiple kinds of mathematics that you learn, which is why it's a plural. You plebs that don't have the decency to actually use the language correctly are the ones that are.
We're the ones who have bastardized the language, gotten it drunk, beaten it over our shoulders 5 times, and then use it.
Sounds about right, actually.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's
except-
what Northerners sound like.
You're the
sure.
abusive husband of the English language.
And then Southerners throw it down a cliff and go from there.
That's
No, we don't throw it down the cliff. We throw it down the stairs and make it say, "Well, I fell on my own."
No, that's just Texas.
It's Australia.
No, Texas would be honest enough to tell people that they threw it down the stairs,
Yeah,
and then
that's
they'd
true.
be honest enough to go, "What are you going to do about it?"
The fuck you looking at?
while
Hey,
while
I'm
pumping
looking.
both of their 12 gauges at the same time.
The fuck you
I
looking
know,
at?
in Texas,
I
it's
have no
revolvers.
idea, but I'm horrified by all of it.
In Texas, it's revolvers.
That and racking their AA-12s.
Actually,
Okay,
Brett,
I'm back.
there are revolver
Welcome
shotguns.
back, Bellin.
Those things are fucking awesome.
Well,
Oh,
yes,
yeah,
there
the,
is. Anyways, we'll continue your
uh,
conversation, Bellin.
Tartarus is a shotgun.
Sees a 9-barreled shotgun.
Tartarus is
so
the
it's
prison
obviously-
with the Titans in it.
Well, yes, but that's in Greek
Well,
mythology.
also- Tartarus is also its own entity. It's really weird.
Yeah, Tartarus is like the
So
middle
What
ground.
happens, like, Mother Gaia and Tartarus got it on because Mother Gaia got so mad at the gods overthrowing that they made the giants.
Well, the Titans.
The Titans came before the gods. The giants came after the gods.
Good point. But yeah, like, if God of War is to be believed, Tartarus is kind of the bit in between Hades and Earth.
It's,
Yeah, and we don't
it's
believe
a
God
bit
of War
weird.
because that's not what it is.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's a bit weird. Tartarus is sometimes located inside Hades. Sometimes it's a different thing from
I
Hades entirely.
think in, like, Greek mythology, wasn't it the very lowest pit of Hades or something?
There's
No,
that.
Hades is the god. The underworld itself
Oh,
is
yeah,
a different
yeah.
name.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
the underworld
Hades
as well.
Yeah, well,
It's just known as Hades.
Again,
Because
it's
Hades
depending
is
on who you talk to when it comes to Greek mythology, because there's so many different interpretations.
Well, it's been around for like 3,000 years. Of course there is. It's like the Bible.
Well, the Bible has a fairly consistent.
Oh, you'd be fucking surprised. Is that
It's,
why there's like 15 different variants of Catholic?
It. That's more have to do with which particular route you want to follow. I mean, even since we'll reckon the Old Testament being part of the Bible, they just don't follow it at all. The Old Testament.
Texans have their own Bible. It's called the AR-15.
Well, that's our bread and butter.
Actually, your Bible would just be a gun catalog.
You laugh, but we actually do have a magazine here called the Gun Bible. I
Somehow that
Good
doesn't
joke.
surprise me.
It's actually a pretty trash scene, to be honest.
I mean, we have like gun magazines, but they're like airsoft or air rifles and shotguns.
well, yeah, but
and that
that's
sort of thing.
but that's because we have respect for children within our school systems.
I did love that one of fucking Calamity put up. Stormtrooper goes on 2-hour massacre, no one injured.
I'll have you know, we're actually highly trained individuals, and they were just ordered not to hit anybody escaping the Death Star.
No, they were highly trained after the Republic fell. But the demand in numbers meant their demand for the high levels of
You-
training went down
you-
significantly.
That's the Imperial Army, actually.
The Stormtroopers as well.
No, Stormtroopers and Imperial Army are two entirely different. No matter where you look at it, the lore always says Stormtroopers are highly trained.
Really? That's bollocks, because they've
It
made
is-
it canon that
No,
Stormtroopers can't hit shit.
no, but it's okay. Do you know why? It's because the Mandalorian clarified it all, and it explains why none of them can.
I mean, I think Rebels
Have you
did
all
pretty
watched
well.
The Mandalorian, by the
I
way?
haven't seen The Mandalorian since episode 3.
Really? We need to finish it with you. The two scout
It's
troopers can't
really-
hit shit, and that
I
is
was
just
just-
an
it's really-
episode of Imps,
Yeah.
and it's beautiful.
They're basically just sat on speedy bikes, and one of them starts just shooting at a can nearby and keeps missing, and the other one just looks at him, shakes his head, pulls his own pistol out, takes a shot, and misses. And they both just sat there shooting the same tin can, and then they both just sat looking at the guns and shaking them and like, oh, fucking pieces of junk.
Actually, yeah, that
So
does
it's
bring up
clearly weaponry.
But
They're
it's-
trained
bring
for
up a very
gun.
interesting Star Wars weaponry. Blast to be highly inaccurate.
But yeah,
that's right.
that scene is just like it just came from Imps. Honestly.
It makes me wonder. Star Wars are easier to maintain. They bypass all forms of shielding except kinetic shielding, but no one really has kinetic shielding.
Not since the Old Republic. And even
Well,
then it was pretty weak.
Uh, actually, shielding. The shields in Star Wars are very well. Personal shielding is a very weird thing where it actually got worse as time progressed. Since the personal shields in say Jedi Knight are actually worse than the personal shields in KOTOR.
Mm. And there are some really bullshit news articles that are coming out about like the new Star Wars and Mandalorian and such.
Oh, about
Like how
yeah,
one of them is Baby Yoda is not actually Baby Yoda. The timeline doesn't match up for it to be a reincarnation of Yoda, and it's like no one has
fucking
said that, you
shit.
fucking spanner.
Well, that's a person who doesn't understand what I mean. They take
In-
everything.
Well, no, he is a Baby Yoda, a Baby Yoda, not the Baby Yoda, because Yoda's species is the colloquial name for the species.
I don't think we have a species name for him, do we?
No, it's
I don't
just
know.
called.
There's only the two of them.
Yeah, it's just called
Yoda
Yoda's
and
species.
Yaddle.
Yeah, Yoda and Yaddle.
And
we
then-
don't even know where their homeworld is.
And then people keep putting up bullshit article titles of KOTOR's Revan is now canon. And it's like, no, the name Darth Revan is canon. None of his lore has been confirmed as canon. Stop putting up bullshit titles.
Yeah, well, that's just clickbaiting right there. But the people saying like, oh, well, Baby Yoda's not actually Baby Yoda. No fucking shit.
It's
because-
like 15 years after Yoda died, and he's 50. Yeah, that doesn't... I mean, it would
well-
kind of line up for it to be Yoda and Yaddle's child. Kind of. If they had
That's
it before the
assuming-
Clone Wars.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing that they actually got it, which is a big if.
Well, yeah.
We also don't even know how that species reproduced. They could reproduce through spores, for all we know,
Oh god, they're orcs.
or huts also reproduce through spores.
That somehow doesn't surprise me. But yeah, it would kind of line up for being their child if the child was born before the Clone Wars.
Well, it had to have been.
And yeah,
It's already 50 years old, so yeah, it was born before the Clone Wars.
that's the thing. The Galactic
Actually, no,
Empire was
is-
really short-lived.
The Empire is so weirdly short-lived when you take the prequels into account that it doesn't make sense that people.
It was
forced
like
Jedi were.
30 years?
It can't even be that because Lucas in the first movie.
Well, yeah. No, New Hope takes place 20 years after the fall of the Republic.
Yeah.
And then I think Return of the Jedi takes place about 30 years after the fall of the Republic.
Return of the Jedi is 5 years after Empire, and Empire is 1 year after.
So that works out at 26 years. So the Empire was pretty fucking short-lived, really,
Yeah,
compared to the
and
Republic.
Yeah, think about it. It makes absolutely no sense. No one would remember what Jedi were. Or what the Republic was.
A lot of the adults would remember what the Republic was and what Jedi were.
A lot of the adults and a lot of the kids would know what they were. too.
If they were over, like, 25, yeah. I mean, that's what The Mandalorian did right. They're set 5 years after the Return of the Jedi, but the Mandalorian's parents were killed by a B2. Because that took place before the fall of the Republic, and he's like 35 years old. So yeah, if you think about it, the Galactic Empire was probably the shortest lived empire in the history of Star Wars, really.
It was also the only empire to successfully kill off the Jedi.
Well, the Sith Empire
Well,
tried that
killed off the
several
Jedi Order.
thousand years ago.
Jedi Order, it's a.
Well, yeah, because in KOTOR 2, the Jedi Order was pretty much gone as well.
Well,
But that's not
KOTOR
canon anymore, so...
It's up for debate if it was actually the Sith or if it was just the Dark Jedi. Because while the Revan considered himself Sith, he would be mind controlled. Him and Malik.
in KOTOR 1, he was, yeah, well, pre-KOTOR 1.
Yeah, so what it was that Revan and Malik encountered in the unknown regions after
Was the Sith Emperor.
the Sith Emperor, he converted both of them to the dark side of present.
And then when Revan finished KOTOR 1, he basically vowed to kill the Sith Emperor.
He's
Who he then went after the Sith Emperor, got killed, came back to life because fuck death, am I right? It did fracture his mind, but, you know.
it's split into like a light side ghost and ghost, if I remember correctly.
Mhm.
I think the dark Raven's ghost was actually dispelled Kyle Katarn Skywalker sometime after sometime before Return of the Jedi.
Maybe.
So
But,
pretty sure the ghost was on Nybor.
Well, Revan's psyche being fractured, but he did eventually like recombine them.
Corpse Emperor, hear me!
Revan is
You
the god
must send
emperor.
the Ultra. You must send the Ultra. They're the only one who can save us.
Oh my god, that would be a turn up for the books. Out of the unknown regions arrives Darth Revan, God Emperor of mankind, with a fleet of Emperor-class battleships.
Humanity's homeworld is lost in the Star Wars universe, so it might be somewhere on the unknown regions.
That's true. It could be in another galaxy.
No, it's in the galaxy. There's a reason why there's no extragalactic travel in Star Wars.
That we know of. If you fly long enough, you'll leave the galaxy.
There's something literally preventing people from leaving the galaxy.
Probably
Or
Revan.
entering it, for that matter. Only the Yuzong Vong were the only extra species in Star Wars.
And even they're not canon anymore. Fucking hell, why is taking them so long? They have an entire another fucking story arc.
Bellum is being mind currently.
He's being mind controlled, did you just say? Oh, I see. He's going through a vision of some kind. Okay.
Did lock it? This has been your third exciting installment of Star Wars and Pathfinder. Maybe we'll play a Star game, then we can actually play Star Wars.
Maybe.
Actually, I have an idea for a Star game. I just don't have to flesh it out a little bit.
Go for it, man. I'd be interested.
You what? Who now?
Oh, Blade and Sorcery's mod, The Outer Rim, has added some really good lightsabers. It's added the Inquisitor's lightsabers, and they do actually fly.
Huh.
And it's added the Ebon Hawk as a place you can go.
By the way, guys, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is where I was going to call the session for the night.
Oh, you know.
So-
Some lions and
If you guys want to head out or whatever, you're fine. And Viking, you can end your stream. I'm just going over a couple things with Bellin.
Oh, okay.
Not like story related, just character related.
Oh, okay.
I got him down and fucked up.
He forgot that he needs charisma as a cleric, because you need it for channeling energy. In fact, he forgot channeling energy was a thing.
To be fair, clerics are one of the one of the more complicated core classes in Pathfinder.
Yeah, because you need like
Everyone else is-
wisdom and charisma. And
Yeah,
Belhin, the hell, why is your dexterity?
I
13,
changed it. I'm
13?
trying to change it. Okay.
God damn it.
It won't let me